Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to episode 13 of Ahwa. Ladies and gentlemen, we're giving you a special edition that might become something that we do more and more of across the season. We're doing a predictions show today, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to predict the Premier League games. We're here to preview the action on the weekend. Big up to every single person on their support on the month of August. You guys have been absolutely unreal. We have broken every single record there is to break. Big up to everyone who likes the videos. Big up to everyone who subscribes. Big up to everyone who shares. Big up to everyone who sends in super chats. And you see the comment section. You see, this is what I love about my subscribers. They tell the people to do their jobs. Everyone right now, I'm live at 2:30 a.m. Jordanian time. Midnight UK time, Ziad is here. We've got people that still haven't packed their bags for their flight tomorrow. We're busy people, but we're here to give you guys one hell of a show. Every single person watching this right now or on the replay, because I know a whole lot of you guys like to watch this on the replay. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. Big up George, who's saying, my son has made me Turkish coffee to have while we watch Ahwa together. Big up to you, George. Big up to you. That's how you know you brought up your son right. Big up to your son. Big up to you, George. I hope you guys enjoy the show together. Shout out to George and his son. Big up to you guys. And yeah, this is going to be one hell of a show, ladies and gentlemen. So let's just start by introducing the panelists. I don't know if you guys probably might notice it today or maybe might not notice it. It depends, it depends on you guys. But I think his eyelashes are a little bit not really looking on point today, unfortunately for him, so his eyelashes ain't really there, but he's here even though it's past midnight and he has school tomorrow. Joining us on the channel, of course, Chelsea rep himself, repping the Syrian shirt today. Man, like Ziad. How you doing, Ziad?
So big up, man. Big up, people. Another crazy intro, but we'll take it, man. It's a pleasure to be on. Guys, before we get started, like and subscribe for this amazing content Hassam's giving you a lot every single day. Consistency. So like and subscribe, man. Yeah, let's get started, man.
Big up, Habibi. And of course, joining me on the channel is the corrupt judge himself. Because how can four Arabs get together without someone being corrupt? We need corruption. You know, it's just it's just a part of our DNA. How can we get together without someone being corrupt amongst us? So of course, here to talk to us about Mo, about predicting the Premier League, is the man himself. Man like Judge Mo has joined us on the channel. How you doing, Mo, man?
Alhamdulillah. Everything is good. Everything is great. Mo Salah, inshallah, will go to get his payday in Saudi Arabia, inshallah.
That's how you're going to start? You already want to start beef with me? Astaghfirullah.
It's not beef with you, Allah. I have no beef with Liverpool fans. I have no beef with you. You know I like you. Taraq al-Muhtaram. You know that. But this is crazy money. And if anybody says, we'll talk about it, let me get the last panelist.
Yeah, we will talk about it. 100%. And listen, we can't have a show on This is Football without my assistant being here. I have to say, Igal's biggest assist, you know how GA matters. Igal's biggest assist is making me meet this guy. Because this guy's absolutely elite, man. Absolutely elite content creator. My assistant on the channel. We've actually upgraded him. He used to get paid in falafels. Now he gets paid in shawarmas. So we're literally like gonna send him like a shawarma from like the Syrian shop after this like video. So make sure you guys help me big up. It's actually his birthday today. So everyone say happy birthday to Staffy as he turns 31 today. So everyone please wish him a happy birthday, chat. Happy birthday to man like Staffy. How you doing, Staffy, man?
كمية كذب. Oh my God. So much talawus in one sentence. I've never seen that in my life. This guy just made me turn 31. I turned 29 last month, and today I'm turning 31. It's not my birthday, but look, bro, everyone believes it. Look at the comments. Thank you, guys, but wallah, it's not my birthday. I did get upgraded to shawarma, and he does know that I like Syrian shawarma, even though he told me Jordanian shawarma is better. I didn't know that.
No, it's not. That's a lie.
Listen, Ziad, we'll talk about that another day.
But let me ask you something, Staffy, for real. Do you really think that Jordanian and Syrian and Palestinian shawarma are better than the Egyptian shawarma?
Egyptian shawarma, bro. No, I'm sorry.
Have you had Egyptian shawarma ever?
Akid, I lived in
From
Egypt
where?
for 12.
From where?
Mo, I lived in Iskandariya. You lived in Cairo. Let's not act like we were at the same places, bro.
طب يعني I had shawarma من سمسمة and shawarma Egyptian shawarma مع البصل والكزبرة.
Have you had Syrian shawarma?
Many times, yeah. I live with a lot of Syrian people here, so yeah.
Have you gotten it? I forgot what they call it. Maybe Ziad will correct me. Where they cut it into small
also
pieces.
في مصر yeah, shawarma
They do
Arabic.
that,
Yeah. And they serve
shawarma
it.
Arabi.
Have you had it Suri في مصر?
Yeah, tons of Suri. كل السوريين ما
No.
Syria has taken over Egypt. That's what
No,
you're
the
trying to say.
franchise is called is Suri.
The Syrian has taken over Egypt, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Have you had it? The shawarma Suri. That's the name of the franchise. Is Suri.
Yes.
They're amazing.
Arab, yeah.
Can you tell me this better shawarma?
I still like the Egyptian ones because they put onions, tomatoes, they put a lot of shabat, kusbara, like a lot of other things. I like the Syrian one.
Everyone, if
this
anyone
is
here
going
is from
south, like this.
Listen, if anyone in here is from New Jersey, you guys know what I'm talking about. Go to Patterson.
Overrated.
Lebanese is so overrated, actually. I'm sorry, I love Lebanese food, but they're so overrated. Go to
your
Patterson.
Shawarma is overrated. I'm sorry, your shawarma is really overrated. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Like your shawarma is overrated. Listen, I don't want to play. I don't want to play the video of the U.S. Parliament member. Thawani. I don't want to play the video of the U.S. Parliament member. Who says that Jordanian shawarma is the best shawarma.
So we're gonna trust a white lady over a bunch of Arabs. She knows better than us.
Staff, have you ever had Jordanian shawarma? No. Have you had it? Moment? No. خلاص. How would you know?
We'll have it when we come to Jordan to visit you. How about that?
أهلا وسهلا والله أهلا
وسهلا. Jordanian shawarma is only eaten by Jordanian people. There are like 50 Jordanians in the world. This is it.
That's a lie. There are 10 million Jordanians.
They make 3 of them make shawarma.
It's Hussam and his village and Oman and that's it.
اهدى. Relax.
Let's not do 10 million people يا حسام والله. It's 10 million of you.
استغفر الله العظيم.
There's more people in Iskandariya.
There is 10 million.
Big up to BIG, who says he's got the whole world. There is, as of course, Bray Wyatt passed away just before we went live. So big ups to him, man. For all the wrestling people, they know who we're on about. So big ups to him and his family. Our thoughts are with his family in this tough time. Big up to Omar Rushdi, who says KSA shawarma is top. Berlin donor. يعني shawarma is not a Saudi food.
To be honest with you, and if anybody's talking about the donor, the Turkish donor, it's not even close to أي حاجة من اللي إحنا بناكلها. It's just not.
Yeah,
it's good.
I agree.
It's not even.
I've had donor.
معلش يعني. I had it in Berlin. I had it everywhere, bro. It's not great.
Yeah, it's not that elite as people make out. I agree. And there is no such thing as KSA shawarma because it's not a KSA food. Big up to Waves, who says they all taste the same to me. Really good. Fair. That's actually a very valid point.
Well, yeah.
That's actually valid. To be honest, all shawarma tastes good anyway. It's essentially garlic mayo and chicken.
I will eat it, yeah.
So, exactly. Big up to Mike Das, who says prediction Liverpool 11 versus Newcastle 10. Mo stays Qatar in. If somehow Qatar ends up buying Liverpool over Man United, the amount of shit that I would speak, they would need to block me off this YouTube application. But speaking of Arabs and shawarma and all of that and KSA, before we get started, 400 people in here already. Even at this time of the night, make sure you're slapping the like button, make sure you're subscribing. And let's just get into it. As you guys know, Mo Salah, man like Mo, Muhammad Salah, the news has come out. As Dinishan is saying here, the whole, the move to Ittihad and all of that, and etc. So we're here to get the guys' opinion. So I want to go to who shall I start with? Let me start with Mu'min actually.
I'm the rival. Go to me first.
طب يا عم خلص هيعيط.
خلاص, whichever one of you wants to go first, go for it. يلا,
I don't like how he said هيعيط, so now I don't even want to
خلاص يا حبيبي تعالى.
لا, you go.
I'm very sorry. Apologies.
I'll listen to you.
Apologies.
لا اتفضل.
لا seriously, go ahead.
I'll be shameless في الآخر. Let's start with some reason and then I'll be shameless.
I'm not gonna reason with anybody. I'm just gonna say any Liverpool fan that is gonna say that Mo Salah has to stay is an ungrateful fan. He's an ungrateful fan that doesn't deserve Mo Salah. Mo Salah gave you everything, scored a lot of goals, won everything with you. He deserves to go and get paid 200 million. I'm sorry, I'm talking from the player's point of view. With that amount of money, football is out of the door. Football and tribal, and everything's out of the door. It's as simple as that. This is 200 million for this Egyptian guy who's 31 years old. Secure your family's future. You played in your prime in Liverpool. You won the Golden Ball. You did everything. You won the Champions League. You won the Premier League. You gave Liverpool your heart. Never held back. Mo Salah. I'm sorry. It reminds me of Samuel Eto'o, Inter in 2012 when he went to Moratti and he said, "Listen, and you remember the Russian club are offering me 30 million a year." And Moratti said, I can't stop you there, even though we needed him and we struggled without him. But there are some points he gave us everything. Mo Salah gave Liverpool everything. I know that, Hussam, you tweeted you're a Liverpool fan before. You're a Liverpool fan before you're a Mo Salah fan. I agree with you. But also this guy, it might be once in a lifetime opportunity for him. The people need to understand that this doesn't come every day. And if you guarantee him that it's going to happen next year, I would say yes. But this is the here and now, and I think he should go. And Liverpool fans, by the way, should accept it. Should accept the situation, because this is serious money. I'm not talking footballing. Yes, you cannot replace him, but this is serious money for one of your legends. This is not 20 million a year like Henderson. This is 200 million pounds. People, you should accept it. I'm sorry, and it's not that he's greedy. He's not greedy about 10 million. Come on, Liverpool should be competent enough to this links have been going on since June. You guys remember, since June, this links. Liverpool should have had a what is it called? Like a backup plan, like
alternatives.
Yes, they should have someone lined up already. You have Kudus, you can get. He's not. And by the way, there is no more Salah replacement. This thing that if you wait a year, you're gonna get more Salah replacement. There's only, in my eyes, there's only in the world now 2 players that can replace Mo Salah. It's Mbappe, okay, on the wing, or Vini Jr. That's it. There's nobody else. So
I can tell you've been listening to me.
Wallahi, no. But seriously,
because I said the same exact 2 players. That's
no, I just sit there and never follow that. So Mo Salah's replacement, they have to give us time. If Mo Salah's offer came in July, you would have went and bought Mbappe or Vini. You wouldn't. You would have.
You can take Lukaku. We can give you Lukaku if you want.
Yeah, reason.
And also, there is Liverpool fans don't realize one thing, and I'm gonna end it there.
Don't kick him while he's down, bro.
If you don't if you don't milk it now, when Mo Salah, by the way, is still on a high, right? Mo Salah still involved in 35 goals last year or something like that, or 34. I can't remember the exact number. 100 million euros. You can squeeze 30, 40 more from the Saudis. Next year, he will have 1 year left at his contract. He might not get the same goal involvement. So please accept it for the sake of Mo Salah.
Imagine for Mohamed Salah, he's going to be the face of Arab football. He's going to Saudi, Muslim country. He's Arab. He's Muslim. The money is ridiculous. Of course, he's already got money. He's getting paid a lot of money from Liverpool, but this money is uncomparable. You can't even match it. And
maybe he becomes a billionaire in Egypt if he goes. Do you understand the status?
So he's going to go to Egypt and change his family's lives even more, change his friends' lives even more. He can go around, help even more people, help Egypt as a country. It's life changing. But I do, to play devil's advocate though, Mo, I do think this still will come for him next year as well. He's not that old, yes. and he's still one of the. Know that. He's probably the.
No, we do know that.
In Mo's situation, in Mohamed Salah's situation, he's.
Mo is always going to be the face of that project. You know that.
Someone said
let me ask you from Liverpool point.
Think about it this way: the biggest star from the Middle East and North Africa, which is the MENA region. The biggest star ever to come out of like the Arab population. Yeah, the biggest star will always have a place to play in any Arabic league, any Arab league.
But
and that's why, if you notice why they gave him actually a higher salary than Cristiano Ronaldo, which is when you think about it, just think about it, that's actually crazy. Which is why I don't think if he says no this summer, it doesn't mean it's a no forever.
No,
it's not crazy. Can I ask you something? If you squeeze the Saudis today, how much Liverpool can get? I reckon he can get 120 million pounds. They offered 100 million euros. I think you can get 120 million pounds.
I think we can get up to 140.
I actually think next year you won't be able to get 50% of the money you can get now. And by the way, think about the amount of players you can sell. Because is Mo Salah this year going to win you the league? With or without Mo Salah, at the moment, you might not win the league. right?
Yeah, but there's a difference more because if Mo Salah leaves, I don't even think we finish top 5.
Okay, that's when we disagree, because on the terrace and on Never Foul, I said I actually believe with a competent DM, okay, you still have the capacity to finish in the Champions League spots. That's how much
I don't
I
think
think so.
I don't think we have that capacity at all. I'm just being 100% honest.
Sam, you're not gonna play.
I mean,
you're not gonna play with 10 people. You know that when Mo
طب
Salah
أنا
leaves, you're
بتفهمك
gonna have
شغلة.
11.
Here's the thing. Liverpool Football Club, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. The replacement should be either Mbappe or Vinicius level. So let me even give you a more realistic scenario. Would we even go get someone like a Kvaratskhelia or Leao? No. The problem
Why
is you need
not
to
then?
understand. I'll tell you why not. Because our club is incompetent. My club has been trying to get a DM for the last month and a half. No. The thing is, when you're a Liverpool fan, you
I
understand these
believe
things.
you. I believe
يعني
you.
يعني أنا as a fan of Liverpool Football Club before Mo Salah even was here, just as a fan of the club, I know that we're unable to make these decisions. We cannot make the right decision to save our life. And when I look at the situation that we're currently in, I know for a fact exactly who Liverpool would buy to replace Mo Salah.
Who?
Jared Bowen from West Ham. I promise you. I promise you who would be the Salah replacement. You know what we would do? You see the 140 million that you think is life-changing? They'll buy Bowen and Doucouré. بعدين أنا خليني, let me just change the background just so I just want to explain to you what we'll be. This is what we'll be. Essentially, for the next 3 years. Whoa. لف بينا يا دنيا.
Give me the
We
scenario
become a
where you
Europa
don't
League.
sell Mo Salah. Where you don't win. You don't sell Mo Salah. What happens?
Me and you agree on something, and I'll tell you right now how to answer it. Me and you agree on something that GA is extremely more important than people make out. That's why Bukayo Saka was unbelievable, and he was the right winger in the team of the season. He had like 14 goals in the Prem. Mo Salah had a horrible season. He had 19 goals. That's the levels we're talking about there. That's the levels we're talking about. Mo Salah gets me 40 GA every single year. Who's going to get me that in the whole Liverpool team?
Nobody.
طيب. Man, that's the issue.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
40,
but
that 40 GA, but
اسمعني,
that 40 GA is going to win you minimum 10 games a season. That's 30 points right off the bat, like that.
No, man, it doesn't work like this. You know that other people will step up.
Not necessarily. Did the other people step up when you sold Eto'o and Milito and all these guys? No, they didn't.
Did
the other
means
people
the GA, the GA gets shared by other players.
1 second, because this is not Man City. I have to be real as a Liverpool fan. Ask Staffy right now as a United fan. Did other people step up when they let go of Ferdinand and Scholes and Van Persie and all these guys?
No. I get that 100%. And to be honest, Bush, I want to get my say on this right now. Salah is top 3. Would I say I'm only gonna say top 3 because I don't want to put it in any order, but like him, Haaland, and KDB are the best 3 in the league. So he's a top 3.
Oh, Ozzy's here, you guys. Sorry. Big up Ozzy, man. He's been in the back. I just noticed. Sorry. My bad, Ozzy. Yo. My bad.
Give him an intro.
So he actually woke up from his nap. We actually wanted you to continue sleeping, Ozzy. We didn't want to be assholes or wake you up. But of course, we thank him for waking up and joining us on the show. Of course. This shows real dedication to the El Ahwa cause. Man like Ozzy has joined us on the channel. How you doing, Ozzy?
Big up people. Big up everyone. Big up to the whole gang, to the whole panel. Listen, let me tell you something right now. There was no way in hell I was going to miss an Ahwa episode. So Hossein could come in the group chat and tell me that I'm a bottler. No chance.
To be honest,
never
he didn't
gonna happen.
bottled it today. I know you missed the intro, but wallahi, he didn't say you bottled it.
Oh, okay, that's good then. No, genuinely,
I actually didn't. Why I didn't?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed that he didn't for once. No, big up to everyone. Big up to the panel and everyone and everyone that's watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Salah's not going to Ittihad. There's no chance in hell. Just I'm gonna tell you right now. I was speaking to a few different journalists. Zero chance that he's leaving.
Why?
Zero.
Why not?
Zero.
Why not?
Zero. Because Liverpool won't go out. Won't let him go, and Salah won't ever force a move from Liverpool. So there's no chance.
But are they not? And even Hussein will tell you that. Are they not a business first club? Yes or no?
Yeah, 100%. If Liverpool accept a deal for him, no problem. But Liverpool cannot replace him, and Liverpool know that more than anyone. So they're not going.
I get that, but they're not thinking like that. And I watched Sam's stream earlier, and he said that. He said we don't operate football first; we operate business first. So he's very aware of his club. If I'm FSG right now, and Saudi's telling me I'm gonna give you 100, arguably you could push it a little bit more, 120. Even Hassan says he thinks he could get 140. You're still talking about huge prices for a player. Now, let's be very honest. He's 31. Next year, he'll be 32. If Saudi doesn't come in for him again, you're never selling for that money. Now, I'm not saying he's on the decline, by the way, because he's still performing very well.
No, but Staffy, don't you think that's the problem with your argument to begin with? What's making everyone so sure that Saudi won't come back, bro? He's 31.
But what if they don't? What if they don't? Because I'll tell you something.
They will 100% come back. 100%.
But you don't know that, Hussam. You don't know what's going to happen in a year. No one knew a year ago when they signed Ronaldo or less that they're going to come in for all these players. So I don't know what's going to happen. Yes, the logic thing would to predict that they will come back, but you never know what's going to happen. That's my point. He will still be the face of the Arab world when it comes to football anyways. I mean, let's be very honest. Mo Salah, for people who don't understand, because if you're in England or any other country, you probably think he just took the face of Egypt in terms of football. This guy is a global superstar in the Arab world. Like, not global, sorry, in the Arab world. He is the face of everything. You know, when you think of Egyptians, you think of like Amr Diab, you think of like, you know, big names. No, I'm serious. There's Egyptians. Listen, you ask Hussam any name famous Egyptians, the first one who'll start with is Amr Diab, top singer in the Arab world. He's always been number one, you know?
Mohammed Munir.
I was gonna say, what's the name of the other guy that does all the acting? The tan guy. I forgot his name. He does all the
Muhammad Ramadan.
Now maybe that same Muhammad Ramadan, maybe.
Muhammad Ramadan is the number one. Like, he's one of the top ones in the Arab world. But when you talk about Muhammad Salah, people don't give a shit that he just plays football. When you talk about celebrities, Muhammad Salah is there. So to have him in the Arab world, to have him getting paid the money that he's gonna become a billionaire. That's why when Mo said that, and he said Liverpool should let him go because of these reasons. The pros of Mo going to the Arab world and going to Saudi and getting that money benefits him way more than it benefits Liverpool for him to stay. Because yes, on the pitch, he will be their best player. Yes, he's the difference between them being in top 4 or being, I don't know where Hassan would predict him to be. I get all that. But you don't understand that Salah, his life would change. There's generations of Muhammad Salah's family that will never work a day in their life.
He's already rich. He's already rich.
No. There's levels of being rich.
No,
there's
levels.
There's levels.
That's a poor man's like argument. That notion that he has 20 million, so 200 million will make him. Yeah,
no, I'm just telling you because it's not just one sec.
There's no comparison. There's no comparison.
He'll be a billionaire if he goes there. When you convert that money in Egyptian,
he can only be so rich. First of all, he's got a lot of.
That's why Mo said that's a poor man's mentality.
Exactly.
No,
you can only be so rich.
He's one of the people that doesn't. He's millionaire and billionaire is close.
One second. He's got enough money for his generation and his kids and their kids to be absolutely fine. No, it's not that big a deal. Second of all, one second. Mu'min, if I remember correctly, I'm the only one on this panel that's actually interviewed Muhammad Salah twice. So unless you've interviewed him twice, let me respond.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because I know him. I know.
What do you mean you know him? You know him.
I know. Listen to me.
You know how much money he has.
Listen to me. I know his characteristic. I know his mentality.
Bro.
I'm the only one on the panel who has Mo Salah's number.
Mu'min, let me land.
No, I actually have Mo Salah's number, Staffy.
Yalla, call him. Put him on the show right now.
No,
I'm the only one that's related to Muhammad Salah. What are you talking about?
More going to Saudi Arabia.
Let Ozzy finish.
I genuinely have his number, Staffy.
You have his number on the back of your shirt, maybe. That's the only number that I believe that you have.
Ozzy, I know you have his number. I know.
Okay, cool. Anyway,
I want to hear Ozzy's argument here because I'm gonna just.
اللي بحبه بستافي انه he thinks I'm joking. I'm genuinely not joking.
He's been I know you have it.
ولا لا تيزي لا تصدق. جد معي رقم.
I give you a chance.
What I'm trying to say is someone like Mo Salah from day one is always trying to prove people wrong. He cares more about legacy than he cares about money. He's earning 350 grand a week, plus his sponsorships, plus whatever he's earning on the side, right? When he retires and he goes back to Egypt, he's living like a king. His kids are living like kings. His kids are living like kings. He is Egyptian royalty. He is Arab royalty. It doesn't matter.
He's up for 200.
لا أنا بس هقول له على حاجة بس خليه يخلص.
Let me land.
Let him finish. Let him talk about all the kings and all the kings in the world.
Let me land 1 second. Let me land. So when it didn't work for Chelsea and people came out here and called him a flop, his main priority was to go back to the Premier League and prove his legacy and prove that he was good enough for the Premier League. So I don't think, as much as you say, Mu'min, money is important, and yeah, it's a different level of money. It becomes a different stratosphere. I get it. I understand what you're trying to say. But for him, that's not that important. What's important for him is legacy and being a Premier League great and being able to put himself above the likes of De Bruyne and Aguero and Kane and Henry and all of those guys. That's all that matters.
Now, please put the last super chat, because he just said what me and Mo basically want to say. I know Mo was gonna get into that. Put Waves comment.
Which one, Waves?
Yeah. Look, he's already won everything. So thank you, Ozzy. Everything you said is true.
Nah.
And he's already
won everything.
He's got one Premier League, man. Come on, he's only got one
I didn't
Premier
say
League.
how many
One
times.
Premier League
Abbas,
does not
Abbas,
mean
Ziad,
he won everything.
Ziad. So guys, okay. So Ziad, okay, I wanted like 1 point. Ziad, you said he won one Premier League.
Only one, man.
Okay, so good.
He won it. That's my point.
Hold on.
One more.
Stuffy. So let me ask him. Do you think he's gonna win the second one this year, Ziad?
Yeah.
No, because Liverpool shit.
Top
So what are you arguing?
No,
He wants
but
to win more.
No, we're talking
He
about
wants
legacy.
more.
So, but you've got to have that ambition. That's
Wait.
just my
So you're
prediction.
asking why are you speaking like this is Salah's last year in his career? We can win it the year after.
No, because
Yeah.
you just said, Hussam, that if he
Who
doesn't
said
leave
this
this year, he will leave next year.
No,
I
never said he.
I am going through
لا
the
تغير
same.
كلامي. I never said he'll live next year. I said the
You said
offer
he
is gonna
could.
come.
You said he could.
No, I'm saying
So
the offer will come again.
اسأل Stuffy يا Ozzy.
So next summer, yeah.
The
he said-
offer will
he
come
said-
again and again and again.
Can-
This is
okay,
Mo, bro.
Can I
We're talking about Mohamed Salah here. You're saying he won't get an offer from Saudi in 2-3 years, 4 years? Of
He
course
will.
he will.
Listen,
He will,
listen.
man. He will,
You
he
just
will,
said
he will.
you just said the offer is gonna come again next year, but then
He
you
will.
said you think you can win a Premier League, if not this year, because it doesn't make sense. You can win it the year after. So it means a year from now, if he gets another offer, and inshallah the Ahwa will still be running a year from now, we'll be sitting here talking again, and you will say the same thing. Oh, we can win the league this year, so why would he leave? He could stay for legacy instead of money. So it just means that you don't want him to leave at all. And I understand about it. You're a Liverpool fan. You don't want him to leave at all. But
How
you're
many-
gonna
how many
keep
years did he-
postponing.
how-
I want to say something. All of this legacy shit, all of this
know
legacy
about
trash,
that.
all of this goal scoring thing goes to the side when there is enormous amount of
Yeah.
money on the table.
No,
I am
no.
sorry.
No,
I
don't
will
say no, bro.
I will agree with you. I said Mbappe is an idiot for not going for that 1 year in Saudi Arabia. There are levels to this, right? 30 million, 20 million, blah, blah, blah. It's 200
There's a
million
trend.
pounds.
There's a trend. If all the great players are not taking this money, Messi didn't take it at Saudi. Mbappe
Why
didn't
did
take
Messi
it.
not
What?
take
Huh?
it?
Saudi.
What?
And-
What?
and-
What?
and
Wait,
now-
wait, wait.
Hold
One second,
on.
one
What
We're not
are you
allowing
doing,
that.
bro?
One
Dude,
second.
Ozzy, you build your arguments on wrong
He
statements.
got offered more money
Messi
than
got
anyone
more
else.
money in America,
Stop.
bro.
No, he
Thank you.
didn't. No, he
Thank
didn't.
Messi
No,
got
he
more
didn't.
money in
Stop.
America.
No, he didn't.
Ozzy,
No,
stop.
he
No,
didn't.
he didn't get more money. He didn't
You
get
guys
more
are
money.
insane.
Saudi
He got
offered
more
more
money.
Did you see the package that he got?
No, he didn't.
ESPN debunked the whole. ESPN did the whole thing. They said at the end of his contract, he might be getting 2 billion, not 1 billion. ESPN
He would have
did the
got
whole
more. He would have
show
got more in
about it.
Saudi. He would have got more in
لا.
Saudi.
Oh my god. خلاص
He
احنا
would have
بنفهم
got more in
we
Saudi.
know more than the people. Apple TV, we know more than the people that actually run the whole thing.
He has shares from Apple subscription from, I think it's Nike or Adidas, one of them, whoever sponsors the league.
Yes.
He's getting a share of the club
And
when
he
he
has
retires.
an opportunity to buy a club here, the franchise for
He
like
can
this
start a
country.
franchise, yeah, because they
Yeah,
stopped.
come on.
So,
Whatever-
by the way,
whatever-
the MLS.
whatever-
Listen,
one
listen,
second,
listen.
one sec-
The
one second,
MLS
what-
doesn't allow you to
Well,
open
well,
franchises
well,
like
you guys are
Beckham did.
joking.
So
Whatever
for
the
him-
Americans put on the table, the Saudis put exactly what they offered plus more. The Saudis would have offered him money on the side. You're
Would
acting like
have,
the Saudis.
should have, did have.
And you know what he did, by the way? You know what Messi did? He chose, by the way, he chose the better lifestyle for him because now he's close to Argentina. He didn't stay for legacy,
What
as you're
the
saying.
fuck?
Okay?
Legacy
It's not
He
about
did it.
legacy
My
anymore.
He
ass,
did it. He
bro.
did it for his family because he still got a bag, and he
Well, I'm
and he
not
made
listening.
and he made his
and
family
Mo going to
comfortable.
Saudi Arabia, that's not better for his family.
I am
He's
not
getting
listening
200
to
No, it isn't.
listen,
No, it isn't.
anybody
Because
will tell me, anybody that will tell me 200 million versus legacy or whatever, I'm not even entertaining this.
Did
You
you
guys
hear
can
that,
go
Mo?
finish this argument. I'll come back when you're done.
La, Mo, but did you just see that? He said
And
he took the better.
fact,
Yeah,
Mo Salah's net worth after
he went
10,
to
14
Miami where
years
they speak
is
the same
90
language,
million.
where
Is
his family
90
can be more
million.
comfortable. What do you mean?
No.
But Mo, do you hear that? Now he's saying his family, but even though Salah going to Saudi Arabia will be better for his family in terms of religion and culture and all that, Plus, he's securing his family's
He's 31.
future.
He's still in his prime. He's still in his prime. Why would he go to Saudi?
250 million. I'm telling you, this guy is
It
getting
doesn't matter.
generational wealth.
He'll have that offer at 32, at 33, at 34, at 35.
But who gives a fuck about output? We're talking about generational money. I just watched.
He'll get
you watch
generational
NBA.
money whenever he wants.
Ismani, listen to this. You know,
you guys are waffling. You guys are waffling. Honestly,
no, we're not. No, we're not. Listen.
يا عم, we are not waffling. أنت مش متخيل حجم المبلغ. This is you are not imagining the amount of money.
المبلغ هيجيله في 33 سنة 34
No, it won't. You don't know what's going to happen in 3 years or 2 years. You don't know that. You can't guarantee the future.
Yeah, I can argue because I know that Salah's popularity will still be big in the Middle East, and what he offers for Ittihad in a marketing value is still massive at the age of 34 and 35 and 36. It doesn't matter.
Bro, they just signed Benzema age 34. Like,
yes, exactly. It doesn't matter on age.
And by the way,
let him stay at Liverpool. Let him stay at Liverpool. Inshallah, if he stays at Liverpool, that offer doesn't come the same. Inshallah, the offer doesn't come the same.
So why are you counting other people's pockets? Look at this haywan. Why are you doing
No, he's not. How's he counting pockets if he wants him to go for his own benefit?
And I want him to go for his own benefit now. I want him to go for his own benefit now.
What the fuck is that name that just sent me the super chat? I ain't gonna read that name. You can hold that.
What is it?
The only argument I am accepting is that Liverpool fans don't want him to leave because of the player that he is and the value he brings. He 100%. If I'm a Liverpool fan, I don't want him to leave. So people who are crying and bitching in the comments saying stuff has an agenda, of course, bro. As a United fan, obviously I don't want to see Salah there because I know he's a world-class player. But I will be honest and admit, if he does stay, yes, as a Liverpool fan, I would want him to stay. I wouldn't care about any whatever me and Mo are saying.
Honestly, from a neutral point of view, that I will never watch the Saudi League. I want to watch Mo Salah play for Liverpool Football Club, right? But I'm being objective and say this is ridiculous amount of money.
Can you answer the question? How old was Benzema when he moved to the Saudi League? 34.
I don't know, 36.
You're telling me Benzema got an offer at 34, Salah won't? This is the
thing. What if they offer him less money next year?
What if
it's less, man? I'm asking you.
Mo, as you guys all know, takes football very seriously. So he's not the guy who's out there drinking and smoking and not taking care of himself. The guy takes it very seriously. He takes care of himself. And because of sports science and the progression that athletes in general are making, I think Salah could play till he's 35. Mo Salah is more likely to be a Lewandowski type player, which he's still banging 35, 36, 37. He's still be banging in goals or doing his thing. So because that's the case, I think he's going to get an offer from Saudi regardless at the point in time. Now, anyway, we've been. You guys want me to host, so let me host. We've been on this topic for half an hour.
Host the thing, bro.
Exactly.
I'm just saying he was getting paid more money than Ronaldo. That's all I'm saying. He was going to be the highest paid in the league.
Host the thing, bro. Host the thing.
I promise you, if we continue this topic, Mu'min can speak for the next 45 minutes. Do you want to do predictions or no? You do. So anyway, before we carry on with the topic, big up. There are 700 people watching us even at this time of the night. Big up to you guys, man. Make sure you're all liking. Make sure you're all subscribing. Big up to everyone who sent in a super chat. We're about to put them up on the screen. Big up to Waves who says, Just Mu'min, why no one buy Kvara from Napoli?
Because it's very hard to negotiate with De Laurentiis. Very hard to negotiate with De Laurentiis. Like the guy started with 180 million for Osimhen. I'm like, what is he? This guy is crazy, bro.
There are two things I want to tell you. There are two clubs on earth that are the most difficult to negotiate with: Napoli and Lyon. Do with that information.
And Brighton.
Big up to King Berg TV says, I'm actually okay with him leaving. We need the money. First of all, we don't need the money because the money is literally laying there and we're not spending it. Number two, the problem is we won't replace him, right? That's why I don't want to sell him. Bro, we have enough to make the top four without him. That's crazy because we didn't make the top four with him to begin with. So I don't know what gives you that confidence. Sam, you have Nunez. Why are you worried? Look at him. Sam looks like he's about to throw up breathing. You know what it is? Let me tell you the problem. These guys don't know how Liverpool Football Club operate. These guys, this football club will never replace Mo Salah properly, and I don't even want them to get. I don't even want them to get I don't even want them to get what's his name, like a Vinicius or a Mbappe or something like that. I don't even think they'd get a Kvara or a Leao. Honestly, I don't even think they'd go to that level. Jared Bowen is the replacement, man. Big up to Hit44 says Mane is turning Senegal into Wakanda as we speak. Big up to Sadio Mane doing a whole lot of work in Senegal. Big up to Donny who says Salah stays this year. We get Champions League worth 80 million. Sell him for 80 million. Sell this year, lost 80 million because it will be the UEFA Cup. I don't even think we need to sell him next summer to begin with. I think he's gonna get an offer at any point in time anyway. So like that's the thing. Big up to you, Donny. After Kante, Salah deserves that money. Let him go. Kante and Salah are not the same. Kante had 15 injuries. He was done for a period of 2 years. Salah's different. Don't compare them.
No comment.
United fan dying for Salah to leave to be sold because he owns them. That's true. I said this earlier on in the space. Mo Salah's the true owner of Man United, not the Glazers. They all need
that
to
I don't want Salah.
If anybody believes that Staffy is saying this just because he wants him to go because he wants Liverpool to get weaker, you guys have no idea what you're talking about.
Last game against Man United, 2 goals, 2 assists. The game before, goal. The game before, hat-trick. The game before, hat-trick. It's crazy. It's crazy how life works. Big up to you.
You don't have to.
يعني خلاص I want to say يا أخي أنا حر. محمد صلاح owns Man United. بعدين خلاص. Just let me say.
It's his channel, bro.
يا خلاص. Instead of people doing hashtag Glazers,
we're sitting here on the show. We have a say. What do you mean it's his channel?
Instead of him saying
what does that mean? I'm not letting this. What do you mean this channel stuff? What do you mean? I'm sitting on this
channel, bro. If he wants to say that, I don't give a shit, bro. Listen, when he comes on my channel, I'll rinse him. But for now, it's his channel. So if he wants to say,
what do you mean it's his channel? No, it's his channel.
He wants to say,
but yes.
Bro, it's a debate show, man. Come on, it's a debate show.
What is there to debate about that? He wants to take a dig at me. I'm not.
That Liverpool are fucked if he leaves. That's what we're debating.
No, he was saying, haha, they own your club, bro. If he wants to say it, he can say it. I'll shut up later.
At the end of the day, that's your opinion. Big up to you, Donny, my guy. I appreciate it.
We gotta get it on a shirt, bro.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. And I agree with you. Hashtag Mo Salah out, not the Glazers out. Hussam, I'm gonna keep it a buck. LFC ain't winning no league anytime soon. Your world-class players are getting older and worse every year. Let him go. I mean, Mo Salah ain't really getting worse. He just scored 19 goals in a dead Liverpool team. So it shows me that the guy can do it at a continuous level, at the top level, man. That's just the reality. So Ozzy says legacy question mark MLS Aussie, drink the coffee, brother.
I'm awake, wallahi, I'm awake. I don't know what to tell him. Like, genuinely, what I said is my personal opinion. Okay, obviously, maybe I went a bit too far with the fact that I said, I interviewed him, so I know how he thinks. But sometimes when you see characters and you know how they think, right? And I know, I promise you, Salah is mostly about legacy and how people view him when he retires. He knows that money will come. Right, and that's just my own personal opinion. I don't think he thinks more about money. I think he thinks more about how people view him and how the audience view him, especially in the Premier League, than how many millions he can make. Because he's already rich, and his kids are already rich, and their kids are already rich. So you can only get so rich before money loses value. For you personally, that's it. That's me. That's my own personal opinion.
Wallahi, Mo, you said it best. Wallahi, you said it best in the beginning when you said that's broke mentality.
Listen, if that's how you feel, then that's fine. But if the shoe
at the end of the day,
it's 200 million.
You know, Ozzy ماشي بمبدأ الغنى غنى النفس. والله.
So let me ask you something. Yeah, if you have, listen, Mo. If you have 5 billion and 10 billion, right? Does that make a massive difference to you?
See, I knew that, bro. He is that person that doesn't know the difference between millions and billions.
I'm telling you. So your question is 5 billion and 10 billion. Does it make a massive difference? I'm going to tell you why
your question is irrelevant. I'm going to tell you. Ask us.
You understand how many zeros?
Tell me.
I'm telling you. Okay, hold on, Staffy. His net worth is 90 million. He's offered 200 million pounds. That's 250 million. So he's about to triple his net worth. And by the way, 90 million in Egypt is good money, is amazing money, fantastic money, right? But 90 million in Egypt you still can do more. There's a lot of people now that have more money.
He'd be like right next to you guys in terms of net worth.
You know what you guys have? You have.
I don't know. In terms of Egyptian currency, he's a billionaire, basically.
Yes.
But you know, Ozzy, this is what. Look at it this way. Like what Mo is trying to say. He's gonna get triple what he's worth now, and go to a league where he's gonna work, like chilling. Basically, he's gonna be chilling.
I agree.
He's 2 hours away from his hometown. Come in.
I agree,
he's gonna be. Ozzy, look how hard he had to work to get the money he's got now.
I get
and now he's gonna go to Saudi, chill,
at least he gets recognition for what he's doing.
And get triple the money.
Ziyad, at least he's getting recognition for what he's doing right now. What he's doing right now and the money that he's earning, at least it's going to come down to legacy, right? He's going to go do it in the Saudi League, and people are going to talk about the Saudi League in 10, 20,
He's
30
Arab,
years' time.
bro. He's gonna be the. He's Arab, man.
ما فيش حد
gonna wear
هيكلم.
jersey.
Habibi, he's gonna be the face
Okay.
of the whole nation.
Okay, let me
Let's move
just
on,
finish
we're
up the
so
super
bad.
chat so we can carry on. I want to read this quickly. Long says, Hussam, you laughed at my McTominay suggestion yesterday. You have no depth in your midfield. Why not just stop the 30 million bid? I mean, the reason, first of all, thank you for the super chat, Long. Second of all, change that bloody name. Third of all, we can't sign McTominay because Liverpool and Man United haven't made a transfer between each other since 1950s, so that ain't gonna happen anytime soon.
McTominay for that dusty club.
Crazy, Ozzy. What is even legacy other than fans' opinions? That's BS. Legacies, individual awards, just the stuff that the guy wins, all of that. It's not just fans' opinions. Salah's Christmas post from Saudi. We'll be there. You guys are so shameless.
That is so fucked.
D says Saka is better than Salah. Sorry, brother. You just need to reverse that. You need to reverse the greater than sign to the other sign.
Exactly.
Saka's best season wasn't even as good as Salah's worst. So yeah. Big up to Carlos says, I love Salah. I'll ask for 200 million, but we'll take 30 million more than Kane. I wanted cash now. If you trust Liverpool Football Club to replace him properly, then I hear you, Carl. And it's your opinion at the end of the day. Not to quote Igal, but it really is your opinion, and I respect it. But I wouldn't sell him personally because I just don't think that we would get the proper replacement. We won't even get an exciting young player. It's going to be Jared Bowen, I promise you.
Hazam,
LFC to get خلينا نكمل بالله عليك. خلينا نكمل عشان نفوت predictions. LFC willing to get 50 when he is 34 or get 130 now. The problem is when you say 50, that's also BS. Because we don't even know if we could probably even get more than 50 even when he's 34. It depends what he's doing. If he's still banging and he's consistent, you could get it. Why not? You could get even more. You never know. Mo, how you feel about Alexis Sanchez to Inter?
Fuck Inter.
See?
That's the right
Alexis Sanchez.
Subhanallah. Inshallah, just because I met Mo, I hope Inter don't win anything. We bid 110 million, but people saying we have no money. That's the thing. That's why when people use the money argument, I think it's weak. The reason why I think it's weak is because we have the money. If we're choosing to not spend it, then it's our problem. So it's just, it is what it is, man. You guys, it's not a money thing anymore. Thanks so much, Omar Habibi. Salah stays this summer and probably is sold next summer, but he may still want to do more and agree a new deal and stay beyond 2024 LFC finish. Thank you, Felipe. Felipe is not even a Liverpool fan. He's a Newcastle fan. And even he sees that it's not a guarantee that the guy leaves anyway. Man could say anyway. So, yeah, that's the thing. Big up to you, Felipe. Big up to Waves. Or he could actually move to Real Madrid, by the way. That's another scenario. Okay, Hussam. Salah is consistent. What about the rest? I don't think Van Dijk is as bad as people make out. Trent is still young and world class. Alisson's a keeper, so he could play till he's 37, 38. Thiago, I think, is where you have the strongest argument, probably. Big up to you, Waves. Big up to Victor says, big up to the panel. Shout out to Ozzy. This time he said your name first. Staffy, Hussam, Zizo, Judge Mo. Enjoy the stream, people. Mo Salah, take the money. Life-changing money. Mo Salah, stay. Don't take the money, Habibi. But big up to you, Victor Liang. Thanks so much for the super chat. Big up to Selection says, if Salah tells Yarga he wants to go and grab his bag, let him. I think he'd be a crazy turn down 200 million. I believe him and his family the priority, not LFC. From his perspective, I understand. I'm looking at it from a Liverpool fan perspective, and I simply just do not trust the football club to replace Mo Salah properly, even with a young, exciting player. That's the issue. That's always been my issue. I will support Liverpool after Mo Salah, inshallah, if Allah gives me health to be here. I've supported them before. I've supported Liverpool during. This is not a Mo Salah problem. This is a Liverpool Football Club problem. This is a problem where we can't replace players. We just replaced Wijnaldum 3 years later with McAllister. That's the football club I'm supposed to trust? Hell no. Big up to you, Elias, who says, if I gave you 10,000 a day, it would take 100 days to reach a million. To reach a billion, it would take 273 years. The Mount defender is just poor. Wow, they're referring to Ozzy now as the Mount defender. That is mad. That is mad. But I would say I hear it.
I'm a proud Mount defender. Keep it going. I don't mind.
Keep it going, man. Ozzy, you're gonna make it one day, man. Keep it going.
I was about to say, listen, I hear it. But if this guy actually turns out to be right in the end, Elias, is going to be a long day for all of us because hayokal rasna. Big up to you. Faisal says shawarma is debatable, but Jordanian knafa is top. That is a fact. Jordanian knafa is elite. You know, inshallah, one of these days, if this show becomes like massive, we'll do one of these like get-togethers in Jordan, and I'll take them around the country, inshallah. Big up to you,
Faisal.
Faisal.
Will be there.
Inshallah. Big up to Muhammad Shamma, who says Mu'min Salah's network now is equivalent to 3.5 billion Egyptian pounds, and that's enough for 100 years of his family's generation once he's back to Egypt. I'm gonna be honest with you. If we include Egypt, Muhammad Shamma, then I think your argument is correct, because the way it translates to Al-Gnay al-Masri right now, to the Egyptian pounds, I think just with 1 year's salary of what he's getting at Liverpool, his family's set for life. Just with 1 year, because I think like if we're including like the Egyptian currency in it, and we're including living in Egypt in it, then it's a completely different argument, because I think he will be able to live in it anyway, just on the Liverpool money now, not him and his children and his grandchildren. So anyway, big up to everyone who sent in a super chat. Make sure you're all slapping the like button. Make sure you're all subscribing. Late show, I know, but we keep saying we want to do predictions. So this is the first week where we're actually gonna do predictions and talk about the games that are upcoming. So big up to everyone who's tuned in. I want you all to slap the like button now. Get us to 300 likes as quick as possible. Subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Big up everyone who sent in a super chat. I'm going to give you a big shout out at the end. So, since we're on the Liverpool topic, let's talk about, in my opinion, probably the biggest game of this weekend, Liverpool against Newcastle. And I want to go to Ziad on this one, because he hasn't really been speaking a lot to start the show. So, Ziad, Habibi, talk to the people. What are you saying about Liverpool versus Newcastle? If you could just preview the game for us a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think Liverpool were that great against Bournemouth. You know, that McAllister red card, but obviously it's been overturned, rightly so. But Newcastle, yeah, man, good team. Tonight looks like he's fitting well into the Premier League. He struggled at the start. Eddie Howe, we seen what he done last season. They got top 4 finish. They're going to be playing Champions League. They're a great team. He knows how to play a team. Isaac's on fire. I think he's going to really test that right hand side for Liverpool. Let's see if they can handle. But I think Liverpool will be okay. Who's home, Hassan?
Newcastle are home.
Newcastle at home.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's tough crowd. It's a difficult away game, man. It's a difficult away game. Probably one of the hardest in the league. But look, if Liverpool can handle the pressure of Newcastle, because we know their fans are going to be right up for it from the first minute, and they're going to be taking shots, testing Alisson from the very first minute. If Liverpool can handle that for the first 10-15 minutes and then start playing their own game, I think they'll be all right. But if they collapse after the 10 minutes of Newcastle's pressure, then I think it's curtains.
So no one wants to talk now? Go for it, Habibi. Whoever wants to speak.
Yeah, I was just going to say I was a bit disappointed with the game against the Newcastle and City game. I was a bit lackluster, to be honest. I expected more from Newcastle. But I think they're more of a home side, and especially when the crowd get behind them, they're very, very dangerous. I'm not looking forward to going to St. James's Park, especially with the new kind of optimism that they have. But just to keep it short and sweet, because we want to go through all the games, I would say I have more confidence in Newcastle than Liverpool, especially Liverpool away from home. So I would probably go for a 2-0 win for Newcastle. And I think if they score early, you guys are in trouble. But that's just my own personal opinion, obviously. And the fact that McAllister can play now benefits you massively, because you need a little bit of that possession, that control in midfield. But Newcastle are so dangerous on the counter. And I think they're probably one of the best upcoming Premier League teams at the moment in terms of rising up with potential and the smart investments that they make. I think in 2 or 3 years' time, we're going to be talking about a Premier League contender. So I'll go 2-0 Newcastle.
I actually think Newcastle will win it marginally 2-1. I think Liverpool's midfield at the moment isn't competent enough to challenge the physicality of Newcastle's midfield. It's not only about the talent. McAllister and Szoboszlai might be more talented than Guimaraes, Joelinton and Tonali, but I think that the physicality of them three together will actually just they would rough these guys. Trent, if he inverts playing the midfield, they would just run him over. I think Liverpool firepower up top, they're good and everything, but also Newcastle have one of the best defenses in the league over the past 18 months, so that will play a big factor there. And I think Newcastle, the forward line can actually penetrate this Liverpool forward line, especially from the left as well. It might be Anthony Gordon, it might be Harvey Barnes, but I think Newcastle at St. James Park might be too much for Liverpool. And remember, last year they won against them by cheating and having 8 minutes more. And this McAllister thing rightly overturned, but in my opinion, it should not have been overturned because the contact happened. Even though I don't agree it was a red card, but the referee on the pitch deemed it as a red card.
Moment, why
deemed
do you
it a
have
red card. Let me finish.
why do you have a thing for being edgy? Why do you like to be edgy? What do you
No,
mean the
no, because
contact
I said
happened,
that
it shouldn't be overturned?
I'll
Because
tell
what
you
are
why.
the rules?
You didn't let me
Hassan?
finish
He has a
because you
point.
didn't let me finish. Because the problem with that is that I said rightly overturned. But if we're gonna go like this, that a lot of other decisions in other games affected games and will affect players and will affect teams, and they can get overturned. This is just
Mute
because it's a
Ozzy, mute
straight
Ozzy.
red card. I give you what
Ozzy,
happened.
mute
What
Ozzy.
is happening? What is happening?
Mute Ozzy.
Okay. Anyway, so in my opinion, Hussein, there are a lot of decisions, big decisions that affected games. This McAllister thing is the wrong red card, but the contact happened. He showed with studs up. He hit the players, even though it's not supposed to be a red card, but they gave it a red card. So the referee gave it a red card. The VAR deemed it as a red card. Why you're overturning it? Now overturn Tomiyasu's yellow card. You cannot, by the rule, you cannot. Now give Man United the freaking like blatant penalty that they deserve. Tim Ream, there is a call against Tim Ream, Fulham against Brentford. That was not a penalty. And Ream got a second yellow and they lost the game probably because of that second yellow. The problem is we're re-reffing the games. If the contact didn't happen, this is my last point. If the contact didn't happen and the referee saw it wrong, now it should be overturned. But they saw the contact and they deemed it as a record. As simple as that. You guys are sensitive. It's rightly overturned, but we cannot just do that because there are other decisions as well. So we go and read it and reverse everything now that it was wrong. Come on.
Yeah,
So you
Sabah
prove my
dived as
point.
well.
You want to be edgy, essentially. That's what you just did.
I said that on every stream I was on. You're
Yeah,
the only
I
one who
don't care what you
disagree
said
with
on
me.
every stream. I
You're
wasn't
the
with you on
only
every stream.
because you're a
How can you
Liverpool fan.
say
You're the
ممكن
only
اسالك
one
سؤال واحد
agreeing
بصير
because
اسالك
it's
سؤال
your
واحد.
club. Yeah, go
Can I
ahead.
ask you one question? How can you say in the same sentence it's rightfully overturned but they shouldn't do it? فهمني بس
I'll tell
النقطة
you
هاي.
why.
Because how can you tell me it should be
Yeah.
overturned
You
but it's
asked,
wrong at the same time?
you asked, yes, you asked, okay?
Okay,
Right?
يلا go ahead. Go ahead.
But if you're gonna overturn it, now change all the other decisions that went wrong in that game week or the game week before. So you did it right for one. Okay, so you did it right for one decision and you didn't do it for others. That means it's wrong.
No, Mo, I think it's specifically a red card. Sometimes when red cards get given
I get
and it's
the
wrong,
law is.
and you must learn.
Yes, I get what the law is. I get what the law is, right? I get it. That other decisions cannot be overturned. But this red card is specifically, okay, when Casemiro held the guy at the neck, right? I said red card, and I saw it. The guy in the video held his neck as well before. They didn't overturn the red card and they didn't give the guy a red card. So why the energy is different?
Yeah, I think you're talking about inconsistency.
Yeah, I can see.
Exactly.
I can see what Hassan,
Yeah,
because
but that's in the Premier League. That's in the Premier League as a whole. It's inconsistent. They change their mind. They make the rules. That's
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That has nothing to do with McAllister. Like
no, but here's the thing. To Mo's point, and people are gonna say it's the Liverpool agenda. I'm really not. But like, there will be an instance
when
where
when you say something like that. When you say something like that, it already gives the idea that you're gonna
why
do.
Why do you think I have an agenda? I don't get it.
Let me just say something. To Mo's point, there's going to be an instance where it's going to be some other club. I don't know who it's going to be, and they're going to get a dodgy red card that we're all going to say, we're going to be like, you know what, that was harsh. It shouldn't have been given as a red, but it's not going to get overturned. And they're going to be like, well, how come Liverpool got the special treatment and we're not? That's the point, because we don't even know the rules.
Yeah,
the rules, if you're going by the rules,
it's the FA's fault.
Was there contact? Was there contact? Hassan, was there contact?
Yeah, but it's not a red card.
Was that okay? Hold on. Was the contact with the studs on the foot?
Yes,
above the ground. Okay, Hassan, I know you're
not quite sure.
Was the foot above the ground?
Yes,
it was high.
Was it high?
Yes.
But the other player as well was high as well. But the other player got the ball first. So basically, the referee deemed it as a red card. That's it.
You're overturning it based on what? That's what Mo's trying to say.
It's not based on. I think on the. I wouldn't have called the record, but this referee called the record, right?
But the problem is you're saying rightfully overturned.
Mo, why are you sitting on the fence, Mo? What's up with this?
I am not. I just disagree that they complained and bitched, okay, and then they got the thing overturned. While other clubs, and I'm specifically talking about that Tim Ream penalty that got him a red card, and Fulham lost the game against Brentford. just because they scored the second goal from the penalty that didn't exist. Nobody believed it's a penalty. It was absolutely horrendous goal.
But they do,
right?
but they do that just based on red cards. On this red card,
I
it's
get
no
you.
way a red
I get
card.
Meshi, yeah, you guys are not understanding what he just said. It's not a red card. We
Please
all
don't
agree.
understand.
I don't think it
Selective
is.
hearing, right? It's
But
selective hearing now.
Listen, it's not. It's not a red card. But if you're overturning it, you know what's the only, to most point, if they give a red card and then they realize later it should have been a red card because he didn't make contact, the studs didn't touch him, it wasn't high, they're gonna be like, you know what, we were wrong, the referee was wrong, we apologize, because 1, 2, or 3 didn't happen, but they all happened. We know it's not a malicious tackle, so it should have been a red. But they can't say, oh, it's not a red because he didn't touch him. He did touch him.
Okay.
They can't say it's not a red because the touch were high. They were high.
Did
You know
Fulham
what I'm
appeal
saying?
their red card? Did Fulham appeal their red card?
I don't know.
It was a yellow. See, that's the thing now. You want to change the rules as well.
The point
Tim
is,
Ream was a
is it a red
second
card
yellow.
or not?
It was no
I
yellow.
know, I know
Yellow, so
exactly.
it's
Yes,
difficult
I
to
know.
appeal. It's difficult to appeal,
No,
but
yeah,
the
man,
first
this is
one
what-
with
this is awful.
McAllister.
No, it's not
I'm a-
difficult. You cannot appeal a yellow card. It's not difficult.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't.
You can't
I'm a
even
United
review
fan. I'm
a
telling
yellow
you that
card
wasn't
from
a red.
VAR.
That
Yeah, you
wasn't
can't
a
even
red
review
card.
it.
That wasn't a red card. I don't
The point is whether it's a red card or not. It's not a red card. They got given a red card on the match, and then they
Habibi,
reviewed
I
it because they
get
appealed
that.
it.
We
It's not a red
all,
card. What's
Habibi, you are missing what Mo and me are saying. It is
Well,
not
you
a
and
red
Mo
card.
are angry at English FA. That's who you're angry
That's
at.
it.
100%.
Exactly.
I'm not blaming Liverpool.
But okay, if you're
anyway.
angry at English FA, no problem. But that's not my problem. If it's not a red, it's not a red.
Habibi, that's what I'm saying. There's gonna be another instance, and they're not gonna review
Halas,
it.
when,
Sorry, they're
when
not
the
gonna overturn
other
it.
when
And
the
someone's
other
gonna be
incident
pissed.
comes, inshallah, we'll figure
But
it
okay,
out.
they're
When
not
the other-
going to review it because the English FA are corrupt and useless. We already
it's
know
like
this.
it's
You're a
like
United
VAR.
fan.
It's like VAR.
You've been-
Once
They're
they
the worst
review
referees in
somebody,
Europe. We should know this by now. Halas.
Who hasn't spoken on the game yet, by the way?
I don't know. Let's
Staffy.
get predictions and move. I'm not gonna talk too much about the game.
No,
Everyone's
talk.
got-
Tell me just a quick preview on the game. Go on.
Maybe we have so many predictions going on. You want me to talk about Liverpool? Listen.
Just
Listen.
give us a prediction.
يا
for
زلمه
Liverpool.
في 7
I-
مباريات مش نحكي عنهن ما انا فهمناك قبل ما نطلع على
ماشي
أم
ماشي
الفيديو.
ماشي ماشي ماشي.
عصب حسام عصب.
I think
No,
Ozzy made a
no,
very good
that's
point.
because we talk about his club or he's upset.
Yeah, but
This
when it's,
decision,
No.
this reverse of decision might decide the fate
we're going back.
of Champions League football because they play Newcastle, a direct opponent in the Champions League race. These if they don't have McAllister, Endo will have to play now, right? Now, this you don't have McAllister, one of the brilliant players, right? But he should have had a red card and stays the red card.
انت ليه
because he
بتحاول
needs
شو عنده هيك is gonna
Come
play.
on.
يا جدعان يا جدعان.
And first of all, if you actually
Please
listen,
just move
Mu'min, I'm not angry because because Staffy wants to talk about Liverpool. I'm angry because Staffy doesn't want to talk about Liverpool. I want him to talk about Liverpool.
I will talk
So
about
it's the opposite of
Liverpool.
what you're saying.
No, but we
because
want to
he
talk
said
about the red card
he
because
said
the red
what
card
he
might
said-
affect the result of the game.
Oh,
دقيقة
والله.
دقيقة. He said
Might have the result of the game. McAllister might be the difference maker for Liverpool Football Club.
Yeah, Hassan, you're cheaters, bro. Liverpool are cheating. The
See
same
what
way
I tell
Sabaj.
you?
No, Sabaj live.
His blood pressure is up. He doesn't even get what's happening.
Yeah,
Anna,
Habibi.
my problem is Staffy doesn't want to talk. I'm telling him no.
I will.
talk.
Wallahi, I will talk. Let's just
طب
move on from the
تفضل
red
احكي.
card because we're gonna keep going in circles. About the game, I do think, as Ozzy said, Newcastle is a very good team at home. They were disappointing against City, but they are very good at home because of the fans. They bring in that extra intensity. I don't know why. I guess it's they feed off the crowd. I mean, Eddie Howe always sets them up well at home. I think the way Liverpool play, they're a little bit too open. So that will kind of benefit them. I think they might overrun them. I've went to St. James last year and we didn't do well there. So I personally never like when we have to go to St. James. I think a lot of people, like Ziad said, don't want to go there because it's one of the toughest away games to go to the season. I have a Liverpool hate anyways, so I will use this as an advantage to predict a Newcastle 3-2 win. And for anyone who has to say, oh, Staffy has an agenda because he's a United fan, well, thank you. You're very obvious on that one. Of course, I want Liverpool to lose. So, inshallah, 3-2 Newcastle.
Well, these comments are crazy, bro.
Ziad.
What is wrong with the comment?
No, nothing. Yes, Hassan.
مو بده يهاوش بس. زياد تفضل.
I spoke about it, but I'll give you a prediction.
Write them down.
3-1 Newcastle.
Ya wala ya Ziad.
طيب. It's time for someone to land the minerals on this video.
Did Mo give a prediction?
He did. In the words of Charles Barkley, Liverpool are gonna beat Newcastle, guaranteed. Liverpool are gonna beat Newcastle. I'm guaranteeing it right now. We haven't lost to Newcastle since 2015. We are gonna dunk on their head top. We are Newcastle's bogey team. We will continue to dunk on their head top. And as negative as I can be about my football club, Newcastle is not a team that worry me. Newcastle hype. Haha, Newcastle. Ooh, scary. St. James's Park. Scary. Newcastle United. Oh my God, so scary. I'm guaranteeing we whoop Newcastle's ass this Sunday. We will beat them 3-1. And their defense cannot handle this attack. Guaranteed we beat Newcastle. Guaranteed we beat Newcastle this Sunday. Guaranteed. Before we move on to the next game, let me get through the super chats. Big up to Waves who said, so let me get this, Osama. You don't trust Liverpool placing if he leaves now, but you trust them 3 years. I don't trust him regardless. I'm FSG out if he stays. I'm FSG out if he leaves. I'm FSG out if we get Mbappe. I'm FSG out if we get Chouameni. I'm FSG out if we get Bellingham. I'm FSG out in all scenarios and cases, my brother. So that's number one. Number two, I think in 3-4 years we'd be in a better position because if this club actually wakes up and gets a proper sporting director in play, we would get a right-winger, young right-winger who would develop, hopefully, to get to that level. Big up to you. Big up to Felipe, who's actually a Newcastle fan. He says, LFC are our bogey team. Only team to do the double over us last season. Hold that, Felipe. And Felipe, let me tell you something, you bozo. I want to hear on the watch-along this Sunday, inshallah, Liverpool versus Newcastle. If I don't see your ass on this watch-along, I'm going to call you out by name every goal we score. I promise you, it's going to be a long day for you. LFC are our bogey team. Only team to do the double over us. Joe Linton is out. Ooh, Joe Linton is out. I expect Salah to have a masterclass 3-2 LFC win. Big up, lads. See, he's a Newcastle fan predicting a Liverpool win. You can hold that, Felipe. You can hold that.
If you lose,
hold.
The clip is here. خلاص. The clip is here.
If Liverpool lose,
clip it. Clip it, lad. Clip it. Sidio. Big up to you, to Waves, who says, Hussam, Omar has to sing You'll Never Walk Alone today. Nope, we ain't gonna get Omar to sing anything anymore. Hussam's having flashbacks to 2010 Liverpool. Those were the real bad days right there. Hussam going to school defending Gerrard is painful. Bro, people think Football Wars is a new Spaces thing. I've lived Football Wars my whole life, wallahi. Big up Judge Mo, crash it on them youngins. Big up to you, man. Big up to Mo, man. Mo's always here, just
I
chatting
like Wave.
shit.
He always supports us.
As per usual, big up Wave, man. Big up to Wave, who says, lot of hopium on FSG from the FSG out president. Damn, I'm the FSG out president? I didn't realize. Big up, man. I'm important like that. I appreciate it, Waves. I appreciate it, Habibi. Big up to all of you guys. Make sure slapping the like button. Make sure subscribing. Next up is another game we're going to talk about. Not just going to predict. But actually, no, shit, I forgot. Let me write it down quickly. What's your prediction, Staffy?
3-2 Newcastle.
3-2 Newcastle. What was Ozzy's prediction?
Well, I don't know. I don't
okay,
even know
Ziad, your prediction?
3-1 Newcastle.
3-1 Newcastle. Mu'min, your prediction?
3-1. I think Ozzy was 3-1. I said 2-1 after him.
Into 2-1 Newcastle?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Anna, my prediction is 3-1 to Liverpool. That's my prediction. So next up, the next game we want to talk about is... who's the next game? We said United are playing Sheffield. No, United not playing Sheffield.
Well,
sorry,
playing Forest.
Yeah. Sorry, the biggest club in Manchester is playing Sheffield. Manchester United is playing Nottingham Forest. So United versus Forest is the game. So Staffy, since you're the United guy currently here, I don't know what's happened to Ozzy. Talk to the people. United Forest. What are you saying?
I mean, I am the main United guy, even when Ozzy is here. So on your head top.
Okay, brother. Easy there, champ.
Matt is injured. Luke Shaw is injured. So we have to make a lot of changes going into next game because the performance was shit anyways, and now we're missing players. I expect against Forest low block to start with Ericsson. Like we did last season. So we're going back to the midfield from last season, which, to be honest, based on the first 2 games, it's not a bad idea because we kept more possession of the ball last year and people didn't think it was good enough. So imagine this year. So we're going back to the old midfield. We have no left backs available currently. So Dalot is going to play in the left back position. But he's done it before. He actually, last time he played left back was against Forest last season, and he scored a goal. So he's been there before in that game. He's played left back for his 1-year loan when he went to Milan. So he's been doing that. So I expect him to slot in well. The question is going to be how the front line lines up. A lot of people want Martial to start. A lot of people want Pulisic to start. A lot of people want Sancho to start. So it depends on the front line.
Didn't you striker or something?
Yeah,
But he's not.
him, bro.
He's
You
not.
okay?
So
this guy, bro.
there was rumors that he should be on the bench for this game, but then came other rumors that he's not going to be available until September, like after the
This
international
is
break.
ridiculous. Someone has to get fired, by the way, for this. I'm serious, bro.
Mo, if we're sitting here and wallahi, if we're sitting here and talking about what people need to be fired for, a lot of people wouldn't be at the club. So
Wallahi,
there's
this
no
is a
point
joke.
of
You buy a player like this, and then he's injured until September. Bro, do they know that the league starts beginning of August?
Bro, listen, last year we needed Casemiro and
Did
we got
anybody
him.
tell them, people? Did anybody tell
We
them?
got in Casemiro for the third game. We had to lose 2 games first for them to make signings. Amrabat is not even training with his team and he's still not here. That's what I'm saying, Mo. Wallahi, if we focus too much on who needs to be fired for what, the club, issue initiative, there's no one going to be left for the club. You know, they'll even fire Fred the Red, the mascot. So let's just move beyond that. But yeah, I think if Rashford moves back to the left-hand side where he plays his favorite position, I think if Martial starts, we give him at least 60 minutes. I don't think he's fit to play a whole game. But if he starts in the middle, and we need to bench Anthony because that guy's pure shit right now, and I think we put Sancho on the right. That's a better front line than what we've been using the first 2 games. Also gives you the option of having Garnacho back on the bench. And
can you say that thing about the United rep again?
Can I ask you something, Stuffy?
Who's the best United rep, Staffy?
Of course it's me. Ask anyone in the comments. They'll tell you it's me.
No, hold on. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
It's not even a debate, Ozzy.
You lied. You actually lied, but it's fine.
Stuffy, can I ask you something? You keep saying, okay, so sorry, guys. You keep saying what should happen, what you should have done. I want you to tell me what you think is going to happen.
What I think will happen is Eriksen will...
How Ten Hag is going to line up?
As I said, Eriksen will be back in the midfield. Delo will slot into... He wanted to loan out Alvaro Fernandez. So I have no belief that he's going to play in this game. If he wanted to loan him out, no way he's starting him. So he's going to put Delo back in that left back like he did last season. And the only thing is the front line. I'm not sure about it. I think he will play Rashford back on the left. I think he will put the one thing that might confuse me is the center forward and the right winger. I don't know if he will start Martial or if he will start Sancho down the middle because he loves Anthony. I don't know if he'll start Anthony again. So that's the one. I really don't know what to predict.
There's only one fact, Staffy, that Anthony will start. This is just.
Do you really think that?
He's so shit. He's so
like,
shit.
This is 100%. Staffy, this is a fact. Like, Ten Hag is going to start him.
Let me help
but
you
even,
out.
I'll tell you something. Even if he starts.
Until Anthony scores like a couple of own goals, he will definitely keep starting.
It'll be the same starting lineup. Take out Mount and put in Eriksen.
Shaw's injured.
Pardon?
Shaw is injured. He can't play. He's out.
Are you talking about Mount?
No, Shaw's
out.
out.
Shaw is injured, bro.
Yeah. I'm telling you. Other than the injured players, it'll be the same starting lineup. Ten Hag doesn't change. Anthony will start on the right, and then we'll have to suffer through a stroke for the next 90 minutes, as always. All right, and Rashford will start.
I'll tell you this:
in the middle.
if the same front line starts, I'm canceling my watch along.
I don't blame you, Wallahi, I don't blame you.
I'm not gonna watch that diabolical football again. I'm not gonna watch. I'll go join Sam's hate along because we will lose if we start that front line, and then that stream will be more exciting. So yeah,
you're literally lying.
I'm telling you, bro. I cannot.
I'm joining your. I will.
That accent, please.
It's horrible. Wallahi, it's horrible.
It really is.
I've actually chosen this game for the watch along, inshallah, this Saturday. I'm doing United first.
I'm actually doing a hate along for your game because I know
Forest are even more deadlier in the counter than Wolves are. Like they showed it against Arsenal. Like if you need to be careful, we need to be careful. Literally, we need to be careful. I can't go another 90 minutes, Hossein, with watching Anthony on the right hand side. Wallahi, if I watch
Ozzy, they say Ozzy, there's no way he starts the same.
You've been an Anthony hater from a long time. Like you've been anti-Anthony.
I said it from last season, Hossein, when we were going on. I was going on your show. I told you. I said this guy isn't United quality, and we're seeing it now. And now it's being exposed.
He's so shit, man.
He literally said it like last year. What's your thoughts on the game before we get to the guys' thoughts?
You talking to me, yeah?
لا بحكي مع أختي.
Okay. I didn't know. I didn't know you were talking to me. Listen, I genuinely think, obviously, ever since we struggled against Wolves at home, any game against a bottom 5 team, we're going to struggle against. This has now become a massive issue because I think Ten Hag needs to now show that he is the manager that we all thought he was. Develop those players, make changes, do something. Because at this point, I can't handle Wan-Bissaka on the right. I can't handle Anthony on the right. Our right-hand side does not exist attacking-wise. I swear to you, it does not exist. Garnacho is too raw. Rashford doesn't play through the middle. Now Mount is injured, and we're gonna have to play. We're gonna play Eriksen with no legs. I call him no legs Eriksen because literally, it's gonna be a massive gap in midfield. And we're playing a Nottingham Forest team that is really, really good on the counter-attack. So, if you're asking me my prediction, I don't know because I don't know which United is going to show up. But if I'm being optimistic, I think we'll scrape a win. But that only happens.
Your point on Wan-Bissaka, I told them on my channel that right-hand side is diabolical. Every team we go against, they leave that right-hand side unmarked, so they force us to play down that side.
Exactly.
They said it's an agenda. Look, Omeshi, look at this. Look at this heat, the average positioning.
It's true.
You see, look at the right side. See how it's congested? And look at our left side. No one cares, bro. They push us to the right side.
Can I just say something to this Trump 2024 guy? None of these guys can vote anyway. So I don't know why you're fighting. Like, you can't vote.
I could vote and Mo can
You think they let these Arabs vote? No, they don't. So hold.
I am a citizen.
Hold this
And
back.
so is Mo.
But
these guys married America to get green card. Subhanallah. Typical Arab, yeah. Typical
Bro, I was born here. What are you talking about?
You're literally lying. You were born in like Alexandria.
Let him talk. Jordanian passport holder.
You're literally lying.
Go ahead.
I don't even know what a Jordanian passport looks like.
I can show you.
Don't leak your Jordanian passport here on stream, Hazem. Just for
Allah, you remind me of like my Egyptian passport. لا لازم فيزا عشان ادخل الحمام. One time, bro, I tried to go to Trinidad and Tobago, the Egyptian passport. I need a visa, bro. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
My prediction for the United game would probably is 1-0 United.
Please put Amar Rosdi's comment.
Amar Rosdi's. Oh, come on. Put Amar Rosdi's stuff.
Yeah, put the last comment. This guy's a comedian, wallah. I can't even be mad at him. He said, you know what, bro? It's so funny. This is why the internet is dangerous. Someone can post this clip on Twitter and they're like, see, Staffy's fake. It was never United fan. That's so funny, bro.
You tell us, Staffy, if that's real or not. Is that true?
What's true?
Are you a City fan? Are you a Citizen?
I mean, it doesn't give it away.
Staffy is like, anyway. What النتيجة? What's the score?
1-0 United for me.
2-1.
طب صح, 1 second before 1-0 United. What's your prediction for the Liverpool game, by the way?
I had 2-0.
Yeah, sorry, 2-0.
2-0 to Newcastle.
2-0 Newcastle. Okay, perfect. So, Staffy, what's your prediction for Forest?
سام هيحط علينا كلنا لو ليفربول كسب.
بالضبط. وبتعرف شو الحلو بالموضوع؟ تعرف شو الحلو بالموضوع؟ القهوة إن شاء الله next episode is Sunday and the game is Sunday. يعني حنكون حامي الوضع. Anyway.
السيدي اهو يومها.
لا انت السيديات كنت الأربعة. السيديات كنت الأربعة. إذا احنا فزنا معي 4 سيديات مش سيدي واحد.
هيدوس عليك.
حسام if you lose يا حسام اوف.
شوف الحيوانات كيف كلهم they predicted Newcastle to win. المهم, Staffy, just before we let Ozzy predict the Forest one, what's your Forest prediction? You didn't say.
2-1 United.
2-1
at home to Forest. How the mighty have fallen.
يا حبيبي ما ارسنال كسبوا 2-1. هو في ايه؟
بس يا وسخ بس.
ارسنال 1-2-1.
Carry on, y'all.
I said 1-0 United, but honestly, like genuinely, it's a flip of a coin with the way we're playing. Wallahi.
Just say 1-0 وخلاص.
1-0 خلاص. 1-0 ربنا يسهل يا رب ربنا يستر.
Then have the Uno reverse card. You know it's gonna work either way, like Forest or United.
Exactly. I'll go 1-0 United, inshallah.
Well, I think this game is gonna be not as tight as people think. I think Man United are gonna win this game fair and square.
اسمع ربنا يا رب.
Man United are gonna win this game. Like
بنمشي حتى أوزي.
you're not gonna. I think you can keep a clean sheet. I think you're gonna win 2-0 or 3-0.
I just don't trust that we're gonna keep a clean sheet against a uni. Or
But to be honest, I actually think
Wallah, he's gonna move like
the right move. The right move. So hold on. The right move to do in this game actually is play Lisandro Martinez left back.
No.
What's his name? Lindelof.
No.
So stuff. You're telling me that you prefer to play Dallo left back than playing Lisandro and Lindelof. Is that what you think?
I'll tell you why. Because KJ in the chat actually recommended that. He would understand.
I love Baby Powder's comment.
I don't know how to say his name. Uni, Awoni. Someone correct me. I really See, and look at Parnite. He knows every channel I go on. I don't know how to say his name. Wallahi, I don't know. But let me get back to Mo's point. Lisandro, listen to us. What you need to understand this. In the build-up, the most two important players that we have in this team is Onana and Lisandro. Lisandro, in the build-up, he is the most essential one. It's not Varane, it's not Bissaka, it's not even Shaw. He is the most important one. Okay. So when you take him out of his position and you move him to the left, you're gonna rely on Lindelof. Lindelof, yes, I think he's decent in the build-up, but he's not Lisandro. He doesn't progress the ball the same way. He doesn't pass the ball the same way. We have put Lisandro in so many situations before where he gets pressed crazy by the other team, and he always gets himself. Yeah, he always gets himself.
Ozzy, there is like so much noise.
Yeah, Ozzy's it's been wild today. Yeah, stop moving.
Are you talking to me? Is it me?
Yes, the noise is like.
Yes.
No, one second. This is the noise, Ozzy.
That's what we're hearing.
My bad. I'll mute whilst I'm not talking.
But listen, Lisandro, I think he's the most important one in the build-up. To take him out of his position to put someone who's not as good as him affects the whole team. I would rather him stay there. He actually moves into the midfield sometimes to be next to Casemiro. So I'd rather him be there. The thing that also works in our favor is that Eriksen last season, he used to drop a lot next to the center backs and pick up the ball. We didn't have that with Mount. We're going to have that next game. So Dalot playing on that left-hand side, he's not going to do the same thing Shaw was doing because Shaw played as a third center back. Now Dalot gets to invert or move high up the pitch where he kind of thinks he's a winger anyways. So he can play high up the pitch like he wants, but then he's going to have Eriksen drop a little bit deeper and pick up the ball and make up for the lack of basically having Luke Shaw on this team. So I actually think Dalot and Eriksen coming in the same team in the same time kind of complements each other. But I would say
let me just before we ask Momin, Elias, are you as a man calling me baby? I'm gonna be honest with you, you're gonna have to hold the timeout for that still. Like I know you sent in a super chat earlier on.
Did you time him out?
Yeah, I did. I didn't ban you, Elias, because you sent in a super chat. I just timed you out. So you have 5 minutes.
He basically said man up.
Think of your decisions. Okay. Man just said baby. Also, there's no ecosystem. My hair's fine, by the way. I think I'm just addicted to this hat, bro. I'm just addicted to this hat thing. So Momin, what's your prediction, Akhi?
2-0.
2-0 who?
Yeah, what do you think, Yan?
What do you think? He always has to answer with attitude for no reason. Yeah.
Oh, to be honest, he's not going to say
no. Until you did answer Ozzy. When Ozzy asked you, are you talking to me? What did you tell Ozzy?
لا بس أنا
أكلم أختي.
Oh, on your head.
Oh, he got
you. Okay, anyway. توقعاتي.
Yeah, give me a preview.
2-0 Man United.
شكرا على لطفك.
لا تفضل استاذ زياد معنا تفضل.
Yeah man, my United's been shocking, absolutely terrible. Nah man, I'm giving my little preview, you know. They've been shocking.
I want to preview it. I want to tell you your honest opinion. And
you know, Ten Hag's been there for it's his second season. He's bought all the players he wants, and they've looked terrible in 2 games that they've played. So I'm praying Nottingham Forest do their job. Elanga scores a hat-trick, you know, and then celebrates in Ten Hag's face, and then shushes.
Wait, can Elanga play? Is he on loan?
No, he's for sale.
No, they bought permanently.
Sold.
Oh,
permanent purchase. So yeah, hopefully he plays, scores a hat-trick, celebrates in front of Ten Hag. That ball.
Not even a loan dog.
So yeah, man, Nottingham Forest. You know, we saw them last season. They fight to the end. They got a bunch of tall players that they set pieces. Inshallah, they dunk on United said, but you know what? Fuck it, bro. 2-1 Nottingham Forest.
2-1 Nottingham
So
Forest.
you know, we're not doing hopeful predictions, right? This is just predictions.
يا أخي حر هو حر.
It's not
That's
hopeful. Did you
good.
see
That's good.
Wolves?
That's good.
Habibi,
Listen,
did you see
I get
Wolves?
Sam, let me explain. I get what you're saying. You want Man United to lose, but that's what you really predict. You think Man United.
Yamo Sibu, I'll tell you why, Yamo.
Habibi, did you see Wolves? They couldn't finish.
I just want an answer from him, seriously.
Yeah,
Yamo,
man.
بس افهم حاجة. Now this is actually a league where we're doing predictions with points, and this guy already set himself. So he's
What?
gonna look like an idiot. Yeah, we're doing it, Habibi.
What do you mean? I thought this was just a bit of fun, bruv.
Yeah. But what do you think this is?
Yeah,
We're gonna-
Sam,
league, bro. This is
Sam,
like
I
really
read where
serious.
he's coming from. He's like, I want Man United to lose 5-0. So let me say, no,
Yeah,
Ziad,
yeah.
what do you really predict? Like, what do you think is gonna
He
happen?
said
in
it
the game?
خلاص هو حفر الحفرة بتاعته.
لا ما Hassam didn't write it down. Hassam didn't write it
لا
down.
كلام so based
No,
on
who told you I'm
based-
writing them down? I'm writing
based
all of
on a
them.
game.
No, you didn't write
Sam,
it down yet. You didn't write it down yet.
Sam, did you see this bullshit? Based on a
Alright,
game
so
or
what
not,
does he
this guy
predict?
changed
يا
his
أخي صلي على النبي خليني أحكي شوي.
Wallahi, you're a fraud. You just proved today that you're a fraud. You're
No,
setting
I am a
predictions,
fraud. I predicted you to lose 100%.
and now
I
you
don't
want
want
to
my
change it
United to
because
win.
now you know your neck is on the line.
Yeah,
What a
of course.
fraud. Wallahi, fraud. But you
No,
Ziad,
no
what
one.
is Ziad?
No way.
I really want to know.
2-1 Nottingham
Ziad, I
Forest.
really want to know.
2-1 Nottingham Forest. خلاص.
سجل
Is there a
سجل
problem?
بسرعة. سجل.
There has been a decision
Sajil.
made, regardless of what
Sajil.
Ziad said. 2-1 to Forest has been put on the table. Full stop.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Regardless of what he
Watch
said.
when they beat you.
And speaking of 2-1 Forest, I don't think Man United get the victory this weekend. I'm gonna go 1-1 draw. That's my prediction.
Of course you
Um,
are.
I think the team that actually, to be fair to Nottingham Forest, they've played well in the game that they played against Arsenal, and because they done well away at the Emirates, they laughed at my. By the way, Ozzy's smiling. He laughed at me before Wolves, and we saw what happened. So let's not remind him of the 3-0 and 4-0 he thought he was going to get. They don't have 3 or 4 goals in them to begin with. So when it comes to this game, I think they done really well. They done really well away at the Emirates, which is a tougher stadium right now to go to than Old Trafford. So I'm going 1-1. And speaking of the Emirates, this is where we get to the rest of the predictions. And look at in this part for the big teams. Wow, Light, you want to switch off on me just like that midstream? You disrespectful piece of shit. Guess what? I have another Light locked and loaded right here. Big up. So
بتطلع أباجورة جنبك. لا.
Did you hear the tick?
What is going on here?
no, this is an actual light for streaming, but it's not. It's not.
I was just asking.
not English.
I'm sorry.
بس الأباجورة you know.
Anyway,
Well, because you heard the thing tick.
okay, let me read these super chats quickly. Big up to Waves who said Salah will be Ittihad before Sunday's game. Inshallah, he will never.
Inshallah يا ويف يسمع من بقك ربنا.
Big up to Wave who says Judge Mo was doing football work since the European Cup. He's asking me your opinion on Sanchez to Inter, and he just cussed out his own club. I love this game. Anyway, we're going to be talking about the Arsenal game and the Chelsea game right now, kind of simultaneously. So big up to everyone who's tuned in. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another episode of Ahwa, episode 13, Habibis. This is going to be the Arsenal Chelsea part before we get to quote unquote just the rest of the games. Yeah, Ozzy, I'm trying to segue us, Habibi. So because we're trying to get to the rest of the games, everyone watching us right now, still 600 plus people here. Please like the video, subscribe. Arsenal and Chelsea, Staffy, you start.
And Arsenal.
Arsenal don't play Chelsea.
Yeah, I was so confused.
I think that question. I think he's asking you the 2 games. Staffy's like, what? What did I miss?
Yeah, I was like Arsenal and Chelsea.
I hate you, Waves.
Wait, what just happened?
الأباجورة طفت.
لا الأباجورة عملت كبسة على الكهرباء عنده.
This is nuts.
الأباجورة كبسة على الكهرباء.
This is crazy, bro. His light turned off his whole shit. He ran out of electricity,
He just,
bro.
guys, what we
You know
just said,
what?
that the new light he put on caused an outage. It's a
The guy ran out of electricity, bro.
has to go to the box right now.
Oh my god.
You know, I just want to say something to this. I just want to say something to this Staffy and Mu'min.
Let I tell you something, you fucking American, get the fuck out my club and go back to fucking America.
We have more in America.
Bloody Americans, man. It's all of these Americans, man. Anyway, shukran ya waves for the super chat. Staffy, in case والله انت مصيبه اقسم بالله حموت استاذ عمر.
والله انا مش عارف عمر عايش في كندا ولا في انجلترا ولا في روسيا ولا
He's sending an Egyptian pound.
Look at the currency.
Sometimes
you are a seasoned professional.
Sometimes he sends currency with German euros. Like I مش عارف هو عايش فين.
شغال في المافيا. But anyways,
Like, I know that
wow, why am I getting violated? Man said connect the second line from the neighbor's house. Yo, you guys are done up. You guys are finished. Yo,
Did you hear what we said? Did you hear what we said?
Like,
literally hate it.
Jordan settings, bro. Like,
wait, did you hear what we said when he dropped off?
I heard it, dog. Big up waves, man. Thank you for
violating. The American accent is really killing.
So anyway, Arsenal versus Fulham, Chelsea versus Luton. I want you to just kind of give me what we're gonna do in order, okay? Of the time I'm gonna give, so I can put it on in the predictions thing. Chelsea, Luton, and then Arsenal, Fulham. We start with Ozzy. Give me a nice little preview, hake, ma prediction.
With Chelsea,
30 seconds each game.
Yeah, listen,
sorry,
I won't even give you.
Sorry, Ozzy, my bad. It's my bad. Ozzy, staff first. Sorry, I apologize. بس عشان order the predictions table. Sorry. Go ahead, staff.
He's the main Ifania, as he said. So he has to give him that chance first.
Number one. You said you want like a quick prediction, or do you want me to talk a little bit about the game?
Your 30 seconds is done. Ozzy,
do you want me to?
Your 30 seconds is done. Ozzy, go ahead.
Staffy. Talk 30 seconds about Arsenal, Fulham, preview it, prediction. Then talk 30 seconds about Chelsea, Luton, preview it, prediction. Go for it.
Okay, I think Arsenal are do a good game. Just like Mo said about us, I think they'll do a good game. They're at home. I don't think they'll have I know they've been getting the results, but a lot of fans haven't been happy with the performances. I'm not sure what he's going to switch, but you know what? They always say trust their manager. So I'm going to trust that Arteta is going to do something this game, which makes him play a little bit better. So I'm going to predict a 3-0 win for Fulham. For Arsenal. So 3-0 Arsenal. And then for the Chelsea game, listen, that club right now, there's not much to say. They're talking about Luton being a must-win game. I mean, that should have been given. It's like saying the sky is blue. I mean, I don't think anyone here is going to sit through the season and talk about it being a must-win game. But that's how much they're in the mud. But they don't score goals. So I will predict only a 1-0 win for Chelsea. That's how poor I think they are.
Okay, next up is Ozzy. Go ahead, Ozzy.
Yeah, same. Very similar to Staff with both games. Arsenal, I expect them after two pretty scavenger wins that they had against Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest. So they should have won quite easily. I think they're going to have a comfortable win here against Fulham. So I would say, let's say 3-0 Arsenal. I think they're going to have a convincing win at home. And then Chelsea, likewise, I think Luton Town completely out of their depth. They didn't spend any money on their squad. Nowhere near Premier League quality. And then again, I agree with Staff. I think Chelsea can't really score that many goals. So I'll one up him by one. I'll go 2-0 Chelsea against Luton Town.
Okay, 2-0 to Chelsea against Luton Town. And let's go to Ziad.
Yeah, man, Arsenal. It's gonna be easy for them, bro. Fulham are a decent team. They're not that good. Arsenal playing well, man. Difficult result for them against Crystal Palace. Difficult performance, but probably 2-0 Arsenal against Fulham. Okay. I swear to God, Chelsea. Listen, bro. If we don't kill this team, if we don't kill them, like their stadium wasn't even ready. The Premier League, we're 2 games into the Premier League, and their stadium's not even ready. If we don't kill these lot 3-0, then something.
If you don't show up on Sunday, والله العظيم مش هنرحمك.
If we don't beat them.
يا والله شفت اللي عملناه وده كايسيدو سونج، هنجيب كايسيدو والراجل اللي غنى الاغنيه معانا في الشارع. هنجيب الراجل special guest to sing with us. That's how bad it's gonna be.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Listen, I'm not in the overreaction like this, like Twitter. I'm sure you've seen it, bro. Like they're crazy, must win, whatnot. Of course, it's a must win, regardless of what happened against West Ham. It's a must win. I want to see a better performance in the second half. I want to see better individual performances. We got a few injuries, but that's life, innit? You got injuries, you got to move on. We got enough players to beat Luton, especially at home. So yeah, 3-0.
I think Chelsea
3-0 who?
La, mean who? Chelsea, man.
Chelsea. I think Chelsea will smash Luton Town. Luton Town are a very weak team. Get them relegated already. I think Chelsea is going to have an easy game. They're going to build the confidence, and I think Jackson will get his first goal. So I think Chelsea will win 3-0. This should be an easy game for Chelsea. They're going to have all the ball the whole game, and they're just going to create chances, and then Jackson will score. For Arsenal against Fulham without Tim Ream. Palhinha is back. Surprise, people said he's out until October. He's back. He played the last game. I'm expecting Arsenal to win, but without having a clean sheet in this game. I'm expecting Fulham to get 1 goal. Somehow to get 1 goal in this game, but I'm expecting Arsenal to win 3-1, in my opinion.
3-1 Arsenal. Just repeat your Chelsea prediction one more time.
3-1 Arsenal, 3-0 Chelsea.
3-0 Chelsea. Okay, there will be no edginess from my side. I'm going 1-1 draw in the Chelsea-Luton game.
What?
I don't think...
He said no edginess, and then he says,
Are you okay?
Did I interrupt any of you? Listen, if I lose, I lose. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I'm a genius.
No, but someone, and I just, before you talk, but someone accused me about like 20 minutes ago that I just say things to be edgy. So I'm just putting this out there. I'm just putting this out there. I'm just putting it out there.
Don't worry.
Okay. Can I explain? Can I explain my logic?
No, we don't want to hear it.
My logic in 10 seconds is as follows. Chelsea struggle against low blocks. Luton are not going to play football at all at that stadium. I would not be surprised whatsoever if it ends 0-0. Chelsea don't take their chances. That's the reality. I'm not insulting Chelsea. I'm just saying problems they struggle with. I've always said what would elevate Chelsea to the next level if they get a robot who just scores goals, who has no ability whatsoever except to put the ball at the back of the net. That's what they need. They need someone to just put the ball in the back of the net. That's their biggest problem right now. That's why I'm going 1-1.
No, Sam, that's fine. But this is why I predicted 1-0. Where's the 1 from Luton coming from? Because there's no. How you didn't explain that? Where's that coming from?
Corner, set piece, like that. With Arsenal, I think Arsenal are going to have an easy win. I'm going to go 3-1 Arsenal. I do agree with Mu'min. They do. I do think that they will eventually succeed in it. Like, I don't think they're going to keep a clean sheet like that. So,
do you see the state of your club? We're sitting here predicting 1-0 and 1-1.
I mean, that's your own problem. That's not my. I said 3. No, I said 3-0. If you think our club is in the state, that's your problem.
Are you not embarrassed that we're sitting here?
I'm not embarrassed. That's your problem. He's a Liverpool fan that's got done over by.
Are you not embarrassed?
Like, 1-1. Habibi, you have Enzo and Caicedo, and we're sitting here predicting 1-1.
No, love, you're not going to be. Anyway,
Chelsea can hold that still. So now what we're going to do is we're going to just run through the rest of the games just to get predictions out there. So it's just going to be a predictions thing in the same order that I just gave to you guys. So that's the same order. Everyone watching us right now, hit that like button, subscribe. Everyone who sent in a super chat is going to get a big shout out at the end. So let me just get the fixtures up quickly so we can predict the rest of these games. In the same order, please. Bournemouth against Spurs. Bournemouth are at home to Spurs. Staffy, your prediction?
Madison is out, so 1-1.
1-1. Okay, Ozzy.
1-0 Spurs.
1-0 Spurs. Okay, Ziad.
2-0 Spurs.
2-0 Spurs. Okay, Mu'min.
2-1 Spurs.
2-1 Spurs. My prediction in that game is exactly the same as... No, actually, I'm not going to go same as Staffy. I'm going to go 2-2. I see goals in this game. I don't think either of the defenses are that strong.
This is why I can't go first every time. We gotta switch up the order.
Okay, no problem. Brentford Palace. Brentford are at home, to Crystal Palace. I'm going to go first this time so this guy stops crying. I'm going to go...
It's the rule, bro.
I'm going to go 2-0 to Brentford. I'm gonna go 2-0 to Brentford. I don't see goals in Crystal Palace. Mu'min.
2-1 Brentford.
2-1 Brentford. Okay. Ziad.
2-0 Brentford.
2-0 Brentford. Ozzy.
2-1 Palace.
2-1 Palace.
Yes.
Brentford are
Okay.
at home.
Yeah.
Yes. Staffy, your
Yeah, yeah.
prediction?
Brentford at home. 1-1.
1-1 draw. Oh, okay. Okay. Have quite a few 1-1 there. Staffy, fair enough.
Only
If
two,
you
I
think
think.
it's gonna be one. Yeah, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. We're not gatekeeping draws, Habibi. We're not gatekeeping draws. You're all good to go. I'm shocked because this is Palace at home. You know what, Ozzy? Just like my Luton one, if it comes through, then you're a genius. Next up is which game? We've
Everton
got
Wolves.
Everton
Ozzy
Wolves.
start.
So Everton are at home to Wolves. Go ahead, Staffy.
Let Ozzy go this time.
No,
I'll-
no, I want
I'll-
you to go.
Habibi, let Ozzy start. We gotta rotate. Stop copying my thing. Go.
Okay, El Crapico, the two worst teams in the league.
Everton and who?
I'll-
Sorry, I didn't even hear that.
Everton and Wolves. I'll go Everton 1-0.
Everton 1-0. Okay, Ziad.
What even is that game, bro?
I don't even blame you. Allah, I don't blame you.
Wallah al-Azim. 1-1.
1-1. Okay,
1-0
Mu'min.
Wolves.
1-0 Wolves. My prediction is the exact same. No, actually, it's 2-1 Wolves. I think both defenses are shit. Staffy.
2-0 Wolves.
2-0 Wolves. Okay. See? We're getting through these ones quick. Next time I'm gonna have a table ready so I can just write the scores instead of taking time to like write the names and stuff. So let me go to next
Brighton,
up
West
is
Ham.
Brighton are at home to West Ham. Staffy, you
Ham.
could start this one. There's no need to cry. Go ahead.
Brighton at home, you said?
Yeah, Brighton are at home.
Like literally.
Rafi, can I ask you something? Do you have two screens in front of you?
Yeah.
Why don't you have the games in front of you? Why do you have to ask?
حبيبي معلش he just said it وخلاص انت ليه زعلان قوي كده مو؟
No, wallah, I'm just asking. Like it crossed my mind. I'm like, because every time he keeps asking, is this at home? طب ما تفتح الماتشات قدامك.
معلش انا اسف. I'll do it next
تفضل
time. 3-1 Brighton. I just know the clean sheet is gonna get fucked somehow.
3-1 Brighton. Aussie.
Yeah, I had the same score. I'm not gonna change it. 3-1 Brighton.
3-1 Brighton. Ziad.
3-0. Fuck West Ham.
Caicedo. Mu'min.
2-1 Brighton.
2-1 Brighton. My prediction is I think this is where the Brighton domination continues because I'm going for 4-1 Brighton. That's the result. I'm going for. I think Brighton are just going to carry on.
You know, we're playing the prices right here because we have 2-1, 3-1, 4-1. So we're going to be sitting there at some point. If they score, I'm going to be like, who's going to be right between us?
Sheffield, Man City.
I don't know how you do the scores, but fine.
I don't
Man
remember
City.
what I predicted.
You know, I'll be honest with you. Just how much are Man City going to win by, Staffy?
I would say 3.
3-0 Man City. Okay, Aussie.
Is this this is
It doesn't matter,
home, right?
Don't even ask. It doesn't matter.
At Sheffield. Okay, I'll go 3-0 City.
3-0 City. So you said all that to just go 3-0 City anyway.
Yeah, it wasn't going to make a difference. You see, that was the difference between 3-0 and 5-0. If it was at the Ittihad,
you know,
okay,
that's the one that I didn't ask. Who's home?
Man said that for no reason. Ziad, Habibi.
Fucking Sheffield United, bro.
If it was away, I would have said like 5, maybe.
Yeah, I would have said 5.
4-0 City.
4-0 City. Mu'min.
4-0 City.
4-0 City. I feel like this is like an auction because I'm at the end now. 2 guys said 3-0. 2 guys said 4-0.
I don't want you to be the last one every time.
I'm gonna step it up. I'm gonna step it up a notch. I'm going 5-0 to Manchester City. That's what I'm going with. I'm gonna take it up a notch right there. Last game left from the ones where, yeah, this is the last game left. Burnley are at home to Aston Villa. Oh, this could be a good game right here. Staffy.
Any Staffy?
Yeah, I'm 3-1. I'm gonna start 3-1 Aston Villa.
يا اخي الولد هذا بيعيط كثير ملاحظين 3-1 to
لا،
who.
he doesn't want to start. He doesn't want to start. 3-1 Aston Villa.
طب اوكي I'll go next after مؤمن عشان ما يعيطش. I am going a 2-2 draw. زياد تفضل اخوي زياد.
2-1 Villa.
2-1 Villa.
Yes.
Like literally. Ozzy
2-1 Burnley.
2-1 Burnley. And Staffy?
I actually do agree with Ozzy. I think Burnley's gonna win. I'll say 2-1 Burnley.
So you wanted to go last. Let me tell you what just happened, right? He wanted to go last so he could have his own special prediction, and Ozzy's like, hold that. I'm gonna predict the same thing.
Actually, away from me, we should actually be switching up the order. That's how people actually do it.
We should be, inshallah, from next week. So these are the rules for everyone watching.
Backstage.
Because I know the Al Ahwa.
Yeah, can you explain the point system?
Yeah, this episode is hilarious.
Because I know the Al Ahwa audience is gonna come back, inshallah, this Sunday. The point system is as follows. Quick example from the predictions we just gave. Okay, you look at, let's say, the City Sheffield game, because we all said City to win. Okay, if City win, every single one of us get 1 point. If City win 3-0, then Staffy and Ozzy get 3 points, and the rest of us get 1 point. If they win 4-0, Ziad and Mu'min gets 3 points, the rest of us get 1 point. If it's 5-0, I get 3 points, the rest of them get 1 point. So you get 1 point for correct outcome, 3 points for correct exact result, 0 points for getting it wrong in it. You're just gonna have to hold that.
Just a question. Do you get 3 points for the correct score?
I was gonna say
1 point for the win as well.
So
no.
If you get it right with the correct score, you get 3 points. If you only get that you get 1 point, and if it's draw, you get a point. That's it.
Yeah, Ozzy. So 3 for everyone and Ozzy. 3 points for.
So you all predicted Newcastle to beat Liverpool. If it ends 1-0, you all get a point each.
Yes. So 3-0, 3 points. 3 points for the prediction, 1 point for the result, and 0 points if you just don't even get anything.
Got you. Okay.
Staffy, thoughts on Burnley beating United?
I don't talk about the bench and the reserves playing. Apparently, McTominay, Van de Beek, Martial, everyone who doesn't play.
League comes, these people will be on the pitch.
Anthony.
Yeah, but they all started. We actually had 8.
Bruno also started stuff.
No, he didn't. انت بتكذب يا ابني ليه?
No, because honestly, that's what the
يا ابني ما
report that came
تكذبش.
out.
Don't make us look bad يا ابني. Don't lie. No.
That's the report that came out, stuff.
No,
I don't
they had
Bruno in the United
there was
shirt again.
يخرب بيتك. Only 8 senior players played, and none of them were from the regular starters. Please, just
really.
Yes, wallahi, don't do that.
Aslan, the fact that you have 8 seniors played and you lost 3-0, it's actually shocking. You know that. Because you have 4 competitions. You'll have to play these people at some point.
يا مو مين السينيورز اللي لعبوا؟ ماكتوميني بدأ، فان دي بيك اللي هيمشي بدأ، مارسيال اللي ما لعبش من ماتش ايفرتون. مارسيال اللي ما لعبش من ماتش ايفرتون لعب ولا ماتش فولهام لعب. Who else started? I think Johnny Evans might have started. And no, most of these people are not going to get minutes other than McTominay maybe. And
you didn't listen to me. You didn't.
I get you what you're saying. Rotation.
You have a Wednesday game, Champions League, and now Saturday game comes because you have to play the week.
Did you not watch Ten Hag last season? He doesn't rotate anyways.
طب خلاص خليهم get injured ويموتوا.
يا مو نخسر الليج كاب ونطلع عشان ننجز ما يقعدوش يقولوا لنا ميكي ماوس تاني. مش عايزك قصه انا كنت بقول.
اوكي يلا.
Yeah. So we're gonna wrap it up here. I hope you enjoyed that wave.
Okay, bye.
And speaking of waves, big up to BIG, big up to Omar, big up to Waves, big up to Mike, big up to King TV, big up to Hit44, big up to Donny, big up to Long, big up to Wasim, Ed, Carl, Felipe, Victor Selection, Ilyas, Faisal, and Shamma for the super chat. Big up to you guys. Make sure you're all liking the video. Make sure you're all subscribing to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. We're going to go around the lovely panel and they're going to let you know where you can find them. Staffy, where can people find you, Habibi?
Always on Al Ahwa, one of my favorite shows, if not my favorite show of the week. We will be back Sunday, inshallah, to discuss these predictions. But on my personal level, you can find me on my channel right here, Staffy_TV. So don't remove the underscore and tell me, Staffy, we found a channel full of dogs. I am a dog, but that's not my channel.
I'm a dog.
So it's Staffy_TV. And I want to say one more thing. I appreciate the love. I think last week exactly, I was sitting on 200 subs and I told people to get me to 300. I'm actually at 400. So we doubled it in a week. So
you're welcome
to everyone. Thank you for the love. Almost bad. So thank you for the love, everyone. But let's get to 500 by the end of the weekend. So That's the goal now. The next Ahwa, we want to be at 500. So go and sub right now.
Staffy's like my kid on this YouTube thing. I brought him from the academy. Now he's made it to the first team.
Yeah,
I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't have.
There's not
Staffy,
so much credit.
I hope he doesn't have a drop off like Rashford. I hope he carries on like Mbappe. Judge Mo, where can people find you?
Never a Foul Daily. You'll find me on Never a Foul Daily, and also you'll find me here. But go check Never a Foul. We do daily content for you. We're kind of panelist and stuff, news. So just check it out.
Big up to you, Mu'min. Ziad Yawarde, where can people find you?
On Twitter, man. That's where they can find me on Twitter. My @ is there. But most importantly, like and subscribe to Hussam. Show some love to Staffy as well. Appreciate their hard work. So give them some support. But Hussam, question: is there a forfeit for this prediction thing?
We'll decide, inshallah. We'll decide.
Khalas. But yeah, big up, guys. Thank you, Hussam, for having me on again. Yeah, like and subscribe.
Always welcome. Ozzy, thank you for waking up from your nap to join us. Where can people find you?
Yeah, as always, man. Always a pleasure to be here. Always good to have fun with the boys. You can find me exclusively on Al Ahwa, the best show on This Is Football, and you can say that to the A-listers because it's trash. I'm kidding. But yeah, big up to all the boys here. Make sure you subscribe to Never a Foul with Mo, who I think has like 8 streams. Doesn't matter when I'm on YouTube, Mo's always on YouTube live for some reason. So big up to
That's not true. But yeah.
Big up to Mo, big up
That's
to Staff. Make sure you subscribe to Staff and Hussam. You can find me exclusively with Hussam on Al Ahwa or with Staff at halftime when we're reviewing Man United games or reviews at some stage. But yeah, big up to everyone. Thanks for making Al Ahwa what it is, because it wouldn't be without you guys. So we appreciate it, and we'll be there. We'll be there on Sunday to see what the predictions ended up like. It will be quite funny.
Fact.
So before you close the show, I was just gonna say, because when Ziad asked the people in the comments, if you want to leave a comment after the show with any suggestions of the dares, but don't say anything stupid like jumping off a plane and doing all that. Like, give us something reasonable. We want to hear from you guys, so maybe you can.
Crazy how you spoke about planes as an Arab. That's mad. That's
no,
bro, that's crazy. That's the first thought. That's like literally. That's so sad.
Because people are gonna say they always say that. Oh, you gotta do skydiving, bro. I'm not gonna skydive because I lost.
My dog has a beard. That's mad. Anyway, love all of you guys. Make sure to check out all the guys' channels. Any suggestions in the comment section down below. We'll be back this Sunday, inshallah, for Al Ahwa. We'll see you guys tomorrow, inshallah. Peace.